I struggle to understand the monolith's directions to the source. It points northwest, but the distance and depth are unclear, variable. At least Mavario seems confident we are digging in the right place. He explores rumors of a cult that seemingly operated in this area throughout the Third Age. Though what the source itself actually is remains a mystery. Perhaps all of this is due to the chaotic nature of the thing. The monolith revealed this chaotic nature to me. That is why it is so interested in learning more about the source.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so that was a little cutscene-y boy. Little cutscene-y boy for the area that Eve and I very, very recently unlocked for archaeology. And it looks a little bit something like this. It's just beyond the starter area. It's a secret little cult location. Got a sacrificial altar and all sorts in it. But yeah, there's all these dig sites. And considering that we did the last cutscene on a stream, I just wanted to present that to you guys as a little intro there, so that you get to see what it is that we have seen. Just going to leave here real quick. Check up on... Where the heck are we? Oh yes, there we are. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So... I'm just going to hop over to Dothor's world real quick. How are we all? I hope we're doing well today. But yes. So, off stream, not an awful lot happened on my end. Why should I spy on a penguin? Well, because it was there, of course. So yeah, not an awful lot's happened off stream. What I have done, however, is tweaked with some settings since last time round. So fingers crossed, everything is looking just about as good as it can do. I'm just going to pull something up here real quick, just to take a good look at it. Hopefully this will be all deafened and all that kind of thing. Let's see. Turn it back a little bit. Turn that back a little bit. Yeah, that's all looking fairly good to me. All looking fairly good. Do. Okay, yeah. Quick check of the stats for nerds. Yes, that all looks good. Oh, hold on, that was a little bit uncomfortable there. Do it anyway. Okay, so yeah, we've got a tiny bit of artifacting, you know, tiny little bit. But we're just going to roll with it, and hopefully all will be resolved in the not too distant. Yeah, it's just a matter of keep throwing my head at this until I get it right. There's not much more you can do other than that. So yeah, so as regards to stuff that's happened off stream, little bits of training here and there. I did get to 50 rune crafting, just so that I can produce VWAX each day, or WeWax I suppose I should say, each day, for us to have access to stuff like quick teleports, and if we really, really want to skip a daily challenge, we can do that too. So, yeah, the title of today's stream is Level 8. First we feast, because in a little while here, once they get their intros out of the way, I'm going to go over the importance of food, and then we're going to have some practical demonstrations. I'm probably going to end up clearing that, and I'll encourage Eve to do the same, because what I'll do is I will get them to form a co-op Slayer group. And yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, so long story short, I'm going to give them the rundown of, like, you know, food, why it's important, and why it's important to, like, pay attention to the types of food that you're using. There are foods that are better for you at certain levels than others, and there are also foods that can be eaten in special combination. So one thing I'm not 100% certain of at the moment is my volume levels. So if everything seems a little bit loud, guys, I apologize in advance. I have tried to tailor everything so that stuff sounds good. Not just to me, but also to you guys on the stream as well, because I think notifications, alright? Okay, yeah, no, everything looks fairly good. Yeah, difficult to judge from here. Because all that seems very, very loud. But yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, scroll down here, and we undeafen. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Is that your intro out of the way there, Zalthor?
Oh, no, I haven't even... I'm still setting it up. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well, you are... you're live on my side.
That's just fine. I was just getting a really low-effort thumbnail done.
Yeah?
But I do like it quite a bit, so...
Hey, honestly...
I'll even...
Some of the thumbnails that I've done have just been like, oh, I saw a place and it looked pretty, so I took a screenshot of it and just used that. Low effort ones are the best. They're natural. It's natural.
Okay, so like low effort for you is finding a really nice screenshot. For me, it's taking an old screenshot I took, cropping it a little bit, and then drawing on it with Windows Editor.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Here, in your DMs.
Okay,
Escape.
let me take a quick. You know what? That has a certain charm to it. I appreciate it. I like it, and I think the audience will too. I think that's great. Oh, so
Open that.
well,
File's too large. You.
I save it as a JPEG, not a PNG.
Right.
Yep. The compression methods are different. Well, but without too much further ado, this is everybody's favorite wandering wizard, who is joining us back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He had to take a short leave of absence in the last one. Weather and work and the days being long and tiredness and all that kind of thing. And obviously, better for him to take the rest, get the sleep, and come back and join us, fresh and fully functional. So, how you feeling now, Zell?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Okay.
We'll see how I feel as time goes on, because this is the first I've spoken to someone like on Discord, what have you, in probably closer to like 36 hours at this point. So
Hey, sometimes you just...
Yep. So I'm just kind of like it's not even readjusting. It's more like reacclimating. That's just the synonym for readjusting. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get you. I'm putting up what you're picking down. I got you. I was just going over for my intro today. I used a little cutscene from some of the archaeology stuff that we did off stream. Because of course, Eve and I we did archaeology first on stream, and there was a little cutscene that was involved there at one of the dig sites. So I went and picked up the second dig site cutscene, and the producer, who is me, is whispering in my ear that we've been joined by the lovely Miss Chaos Eve.
I'm gonna sneak up on you one of these days.
Good luck with that. I have 70 agility now.
I'm gonna hit join over here, kids, and we're gonna teleport right to him. And the stream died.
It did?
The stream died?
On Twitch was that?
On my end? Hang on. I'm having panic attacks now. Hang on.
We are consummate professionals here.
I'm gripping my mouse with unnecessary force.
And because we're consummate professionals, what I'm going to do here is first and foremost, I'm going to drag that over here.
Want me to hang on? That was the joke.
Okay, so you guys in stream and in the playback, you're going to lose background audio for just a second, just while I check something. Come over here. There we go.
Okay, so it's live on your end, Sam. So I've been chatting with you in DMs, kind of talking about how leveling up your combat skills is abysmal, truly abysmal.
In the troll caves, yes.
And while I was filling Eve in on some of the like what I've been saying about that to you,
Yes.
I was mentioning how like I got the little like pop up for the keys in the corner there, and I'm like, see, I don't know what's going on with this thing, like the chest thing that was there before, that's gone. Now it's some like weird, I don't know, pseudo fighting game thing, and it's like it's not giving me lamps or anything, so this isn't even helpful. And then as soon as I click it, it gave me lamps, and now I'm at 41 defense.
Okay. So you know what? We will put that in the pocket for the time being. We take those.
Yeah, so if we just... The lesson here is if you just complain and whinge long enough, the universe listens.
It does tend to. I do find that it does that.
Look, I don't want to hear about the universe tonight. I'm not talking to the universe tonight.
He's rather mad at the universe, it's true. And deservedly so.
The universe and I are not on speaking terms this evening.
That's okay, because we get to play in a different universe.
Exactly.
Where things work out. Most of the time. For those of you who are particularly keen-eyed and have seen my community tab, or you've seen my community tab on Twitter, there was a little clip of a screenshot that I took out. I've been doing some damage testing, so in the not too distant future, perhaps tonight, depending on how we get on, but in the not too distant future, we'll be taking on our first boss. And yeah, I'm personally, I'm excited. I went and did some damage testing just to see if we were, if we were going to be able to do it. And I think we will. I think we absolutely will. So that's exciting. But before then, there is a couple of little things I wanted to go over with both Eve and Zelthor here. Because if you're going to go and do bosses, well, you're going to need supplies. You're absolutely going to need supplies. You're going to need the element of supplies.
I love how our we spent all this time on our thumbnails, and Zelthor just took that screenshot of me leaping in the air and the two of you standing there and just scribbled "scape" over it, and that's his thumbnail.
It's great, isn't it?
And I hit save settings on that one, so that's just gonna be there. And now that you've done that, like exposition and all that, start stream.
That's okay. We could do it again. We do it live.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. They will never know.
Do it live.
And that is the importance, ladies and gentlemen. That is the importance, ladies and gentlemen, of being able to catch different perspectives and such. And we've got all kinds of linky links down in our descriptions and such. So yeah, if you're watching me and you want to catch what's going on Eve's end or on Zelthor's end, you can do so at the links below.
And for those of you on YouTube, you can see the same thing on same thing in my description. Sam and Zelthor's channel links are in the description. But for those of you who who are over there on the Twitch, if you give me just a second, I'm gonna copy the links and put them here in the chat. But I have a dog who insists on being in my lap right this minute.
Like an idiot.
Right? Like an idiot.
Oh. And in other potentially
You have
exciting...
someone in your chat, by the way, Zelthor.
I too.
Yes, you do. You should go take a look.
Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. Words are hard. Foolish Nana, hi. Hello.
I foresee.
I don't know what's been going on. I think there's like some sort of like I think I'm gonna have to like mess with the anti-aliasing setting or something with NVIDIA. Because this is a problem when I have I can't remember if it's when I have it turned on or turned off, the hardware acceleration on Brave, where like the text will kind of like start getting blurry over time. Not my eyes. My eyes are fine.
My
Just
eyes
the
are
text
fine.
itself. Yeah, perfect vision. Still do. like where the text will start kind of like blurry, and then you hover your mouse over it, and then it fixes it.
Oh.
OBS does that now too, so I think that might be some like anti-aliasing or something.
That does sound like it,
So
yeah.
I'm like, what is that name? Yeah.
That'll probably be a case of knocking off hardware acceleration in the browser at some point, yeah. I've had problems with that. I always put it down to me being on Linux. Okay.
Is there hardware acceleration on OBS?
Typically, yes.
Enable browser source hardware acceleration. That's just browser source though.
No, you.
But, in other exciting news, potentially, fingers crossed, next week, on Thursday, we may well have a special guest. Now, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but they're about on level with us. So, depending on how stuff works out, 3 may become 4 for at least one night.
Oh, is
Yep.
That could be exciting.
see, for those who can't see Discord, I muted myself before I actually said who it was, so that was the joke, and they didn't notice either, so it's fine.
No, that's good. That's good.
Real quick in my chat, James says, Doggo was lucky when I was complaining about the dog being in my lap. Don't tell her that. She'll believe it, and she'll be in my lap all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She just wants up here because I just finished dinner and she's looking for remnants of the sausage that I shared with her during my dinner, but she's decided she's gonna come up here and try to find some more. There's not any more sausage, Lucy. I know, it's depressing.
Not enough sausage.
Foolish Nana says, asked how I've been. I said I'd been good. I asked how he was doing, and he said, been well, been to the endodontists, got a massive hole in my teeth, got it all patched up. That's good. That's never... Teeth problems are never fun. Trust me, I've had a few myself. I was today years old when I found out women have heads. Who knew? Well, yeah. What do you think we put all that makeup on?
I can't say I've ever noticed.
What do you think they... I mean, I'm not going to say that, because that gets from PG-13 to...
All of a sudden we become R-rated. Indeed. Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't understand what they're talking about.
It's a woman? What is this woman you speak
exactly. Of? Exactly. What's that?
There are no women on the internet. Girl is an acronym, guy in real life. You heard it here. Probably not first.
Actually, yeah, that is the first I've ever heard of that acronym. That's genius.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an old one.
I'm not that old.
He's going to pocket that and now use it everywhere.
Zelthor, Sam, and I are dancing in the Varrock Bank. Where are you? Buying GF12GP. That's an old reference, and I understood that one.
I have no idea. What's a... Where are we?
Varrock West Bank.
Oh, that's what Varrock is. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. That's the Grand Exchange. Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you've teleported using your Ring of Fortune, you can run southeast to us. Mm-hmm.
Right. I have no idea what happened, because I logged into this game for like about an hour this morning before I left to do work things.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like within that amount of time, all information has escaped my brain about this game. You said Varrock, and I'm like,
what's a Varrock?
Like, the fuck is a Varrock? I was genuinely confused. I actually opened the map to go look for it.
And you're like, oh, I'm here. Oh no, that's all good. It's one of those.
Now.
Exhilarating gameplay, I know, Ken.
Exhilarating, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these fancy moves.
I often wonder why people have such a problem with the horse that I rode in on.
down the music just
I
a little bit.
You and your New World Order. Sorry, that's a reference to an Alex Jones clip that I had on my computer. Sorry, never mind.
No, I got
Where are
it. I
you?
got it. Are you at the Grand Exchange? Is that where you're at?
Oh, I
Yes.
still have one daily to do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, screw it. I don't feel like doing an archaeology thing right now. I'm just gonna use these. How many of these tokens do I got?
There's a wizard. There's a wizard. Oh, look
I
at
was
that.
looking for people dancing, and I was not seeing that.
Well, follow me.
We're
We
inside
can
the
dance.
bank.
If we want
We
to.
can dance if you want to.
We can leave your friends behind.
Yes.
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
I've got 8
Oh.
of these things. I'm gonna just use one of these because I don't feel like.
Mm. Come with me, young wizard.
Ba-ding. That currency pouch.
Yeah, I
What
don't
is
have my
that?
normal like equipment right now, so I'm just kind of. I am rolling with the range gear you gave me a while ago, and like the tier 30 range gear, and an iron throwing axe, like 75 of those.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with throwing weapons. I tend to favor
Yeah.
the crossbows
For
myself.
those,
Mhm.
for those unaware, I spent a good while making an attempt to grind out my ranged. I made it to level 11 and wanted to krill myself. So I stopped. I said
You-
krill, as in with an R.
Yeah,
as in
krill.
the crustacean.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
Krill
wanted to do a
Sutsurov.
lot more fishing.
one in a krillion.
Shut up,
James
Krill.
says women are the best archaeologists. They love digging up the past. Have you watched my previous episodes?
It sounds like it to me.
Because that's what I said last time.
Nana in my chat says, finally made my amulet of fury. Nice one, congratulations. Useful amulet that. Useful amulet indeed. It's the next logical upgrade over the amulet of glory, which I believe we're all wearing. Let's have a look. Yeah, Zelthor's got his on. I meant to say to you, Zelthor, the iron throwing axes you've got there are also offhand variants of that you can equip at the same time.
Yeah, I had a bronze set of both of those,
Mhm.
and I genuinely could not figure out how to throw the second one.
Oh, you just equip them, and then when you're in combat, it will throw both.
Yeah, it wasn't doing that at all.
A little flicker there. Try and avoid too
It
many
was
more
only throwing like the main hand, and I was just okay, whatever, all right, fine. So I
Oh,
just
it's-
won't bother with that anymore.
It's combat abilities. Periodically it will toss one out. You tend to use more main hand ones than you do offhand ones, because at the moment we don't have all of the combat abilities that are normally available to us. But yes. So a couple of things. I wanted to go over a little bit just how food works. Because it's not as cut and dry as, you get the food and then you eat the food and then the food just heals you a flat amount. So, in your skills list, you will notice that you've got the Constitution ability, yeah? Or the Constitution skill, sorry. And if you give that a little clicky click to bring up the skill guide for it, let me know when you're there. You found it?
No.
So you know your skills list where you can see your attack, your strength, your defense, herb lore, agility, etc.
Yeah, okay, I have my Constitution skills up here now.
Okay, so you'll notice that everything is listed at the moment, and obviously each level of Constitution that you get increases your maximum life points by a given amount, and also unlocks certain abilities such as sacrifice, special attack, and so on and so on and so forth. And there are these portents of restoration and attuned portents of restoration, yada yada yada. These are things that automatically basically heal you when you drop below 50%, but we're going to ignore those for the time being because they're not super important. One of the other features of Constitution is if you take a piece of food, and I'll grab a couple of different ones just for you guys to sample. Okay, so I'll trade Eve first. Trade me, Eve.
Me?
Yes.
What? Huh?
Yeah, trade me. Okay, offer a trout.
I was reading somebody DM me about my work schedule. Sorry.
Okay. Accept that.
Accepting that.
There we go.
Trout, salmon, lobster. Okay.
And I will trade Zelthor as well.
Is there a reason I'm getting all this fish?
Yes. Yes,
I
for
don't know if I
comparison.
trust this.
Trade me.
It's a little fishy.
Yeah, a little.
You guys are
a
way
little
too sassy.
suspicious.
Suspicious, huh?
This game sounds well, it can be complex, but it's typically not. It's just
most things.
Hey,
are simple.
I'm gonna go do the thing, and
Mhm.
that guard over there, I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
Poor bastard.
Eve, get, young lady.
What?
Get here.
That guard looked at me funny.
Yeah, well, he's a guard. He's supposed to look at you funny. He's making sure you're not getting up to any criminal behaviors.
Oh, I showed him exactly the kind of criminal behaviors he should be worried about.
Well, now he's dead.
Exactly.
And all
The
his
others
problems
know.
are over.
They'll learn from his example.
Won't be doing any more watching now, will he?
I suppose. All right. So, long story short, different foods have got a maximum healing capacity. Zelthor, I swear to God.
There's a staircase.
Yeah, there
it's
is.
right there. It was so enticing. Okay, I'm going back up.
See what's down the staircase.
I was gonna say, and they're gone. All right, cool. Anyway,
All right, stand on the blue carpet. Do not leave the rectangle. You two are on timeout.
too bad. I'm in a square.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you see what I have to contend with, chat. All right. So, long story short, in your inventory, you will now have a trout, a salmon, and a lobster. We must live like the lobsters. And so, as your constitution level increases, your each piece of food, each type of food, has got a maximum health value that it restores. So, for a trout, the maximum that can heal is 375. For a salmon, it's 625, and for a lobster, it's 1200. But you'll notice if you guys both hover over the lobster, it will heal a lesser amount for you. So, Zelthor, how much would eating that lobster heal you?
Maybe 450, I think, if that's what that means.
Yep.
Heals 450.
And you'll notice
Constitution of 25 and then 48. Okay, so it's a higher health value based on. I hate this.
Yeah.
Oh, so the higher your health is, the more it will heal for you.
Yeah.
Up to that maximum.
Exactly. Up to a certain cap. Yeah. But
So because my constitution is 33, the salmon heals its full 625.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah. And the trout will heal all of us for its maximum amount of 375.
Right.
So yeah. So
But the lobster, since it's 48, will only heal 825.
Exactly. So this was
Even though it could heal more.
This was a change that they made a while back, basically because everybody was just using sharks for absolutely everything. Right? Sharks healed 2,000 before they made the change, and it was one of those things like they got this massive economy. And they got the fishing and cooking skills, which require certain levels to be able to catch and cook different fish and all that kind of good thing, all that kind of good stuff. And so a lot of items were basically worthless. Like lobsters, you could pick them up for like they were 50 gold each. They're only 150 now. But yeah, so it had gotten to the point where it just wasn't worth going and catching trout and then salmon, then eventually lobster, because, well, what could you do with them? You could cook them and you could use them yourself, but why would you bother? You may as well just go and buy sharks instead. So it ended up kind of killing those skills. So they made this change to actually make it worth you training your fishing and your cooking. The food obviously you can use yourself, and then when your constitution level gets high enough, you can either catch your own food or buy better food and sell your old stuff to people that might need it, lower level players. So yeah, it was just a way to reincorporate the skills back into active play and back into the economy. So yeah, that's kind of why that's there. Balancing, I suppose you could chalk it down to. So yeah, that's why that is a thing. So one of the downsides to lamping your combat skills, lamping, using experience lamps to boost, is that it only does that one skill. And doesn't give you experience in, say, Constitution. Whereas when you train combat, of course, when you kill stuff, you always gain Constitution experience. So, like, for example, right now, despite the fact that my defense level is 43 and Zelthor's defense level is 41, so we're both able to wield adamant, I've got 41 HP and he's only got 18. So that means that, I can soak a lot more damage overall than he can, and I can also heal more with fish. So if I was to go and take him to the boss that we had in mind right now, he'd pretty much be killed in one, maybe two, perhaps three good hits, and Zelthor would die. I'd be able to take that, and I'd still have half my life bar left. So this is why
you can totally get me in one hit. What the fuck, man?
Well, you've got 18 Constitution, but you've also got plus 500, I think, from Archaeology relics. So 2,300 total.
Don't sell him short.
Yeah. But, so yes, so I just wanted to touch on that for those of you who might be watching, who haven't played RuneScape before, or haven't played RuneScape 3. That's how health works. So don't think that you can just buy the absolute best food that exists in the game and go and do regular content. You do have to get that health stat up. Fortunately, there are quests that can help with that. I don't think, unless you guys want to, I don't think we'll go and do the one of the early quests on this stream. I actually want to get us started with one of the more popular methods of training combat, which
Is it going to the troll cave and killing all the trolls?
It is not going to the troll cave. We are done with trolls. I think I speak for Zelthor when I say we are done with trolls.
Done with trolls.
Troll cave.
Yeah. Screw the trolls! Who even cares? Apart from the entirety of the Birthorpe Guard.
They can have them.
I mean, it's kind of
they
their
care so
job
much.
to
They
care.
can have them. It's fine.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is exactly what I'm saying. Screw 'em. Okay, so Zel got 31 prayers. So one thing I do actually want to do is take Zelthor on a little trip in a little rocket ship off to a place in the wilderness. Because I do believe, Zel, and if you check your bank for me, you should have a bunch of infernal ashes in there from all those wonderful bloodwood trees we've been doing.
Alright, Sam left the blue carpet, so did I.
I have 80.
Oh, I know.
80, wonderful. Do you have some dragon bones as well, or some wyvern bones?
I have 29 wyvern bones and dragon bones. Nope.
Okay, no dragon bones. No worries. That's not a problem. I've got loads of infernal ashes that I can just throw your way because I'm not going to use them for the time being. Yeah, I've got 351 infernal ashes. That'll be plenty. So, Eve, if you want to go and do that that other daily thingy, if you
I
prefer
already
to.
did the thing.
Did you?
I can clear it.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, we're going on a trip, so keep that food on you, just in case you get hit by something. And we are going to run up into the wilderness, Zelthor. So you don't need the ashes on you, because there's a bank right there. But yeah.
Off we go.
Indeed. 2 seconds. I'm just going to check something because I know I've definitely
Can
got
I change my gear?
Can you? Yeah, if you want. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm saying should I? Like, cause I'm still rocking like archery stuff, archery, ranged.
We know what you mean.
Sad ranged.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put your melee equipment on, go ahead. I'd leave it completely down to you. Your carapace armor is roughly as defensive as your mithril armor is, but it's more resistant against magical attacks and less resistant against physical.
Sorry. I stumbled across one of those Easter eggs. Knocking on the door, it's like, who's there? Doctor. I'm not falling for that one again.
Real quick in my chat, Nana says, crafting is so slow, I probably need to do Archglacier to get more Dragonstone. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. And don't forget those crystal keys that you can get from there will also give you more D-stones. All right.
I don't know how I'm okay with crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting and mining and all that. Like, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I think it's actually just the combat. I think I hate the combat.
Well, we're going to make
the getting XP from combat.
we're going to make some market improvements to that today. So so don't you worry about that.
Yay.
Okay.
Yay.
We are going to run over through the Grand Exchange.
Run so far away.
Yep.
Do you think he's got the... What's his agility level?
He definitely does. 35.
Oh, okay.
So one of the advantages of training your agility, Zell, if you hadn't already noticed, is these wonderful little shortcuts that are all over the game.
Oh. Ah, I am now Mole Man.
Indeed.
Whoa. Achievement?
Yep.
Fast
achievement.
transactions.
Uh-huh.
Who's Quercus?
He is
Hello, friend.
he is an Ent, and he is in fact a big friend. Very big friend. There's something we can do called Wilderness Warbands, and we hand in the loot that we get from that to him. It's a dangerous minigame, though. It allows us to be attacked by other players. So,
Cool.
okay. Go ahead and follow me.
Why are you Frosty?
Oh, I changed my my title. I was Amphibian in the Green, if you remember, and I changed my title to the Frosty.
Oh.
I will show you how to do that in a little while.
Oh, I figured out it's somewhere in there, like in these menus, like, you know, how to change your title. I got there at one point, just looking through them all. Once I got one.
It's under customization, so the
then-
same place where you change
Oh.
like your overrides and such.
Hello, thug.
Mm-hmm.
You just got very stabby.
Yep. But we're going to completely ignore
Pitifully short dagger.
it. Right.
Okay, if I play this right, they'll stab at me and not you. Because
Oh,
I have
don't worry.
insight still on.
Don't worry about that. Okay, so we're going to ignore those purple things over there for the time being. Those are exceptionally dangerous to us. We can't even hit them. That's how dangerous they are.
Level 98, Abyssal Demons.
I've
Yep.
seen too much hentai.
Yeah.
All right, so round the back here, there is a wandering
Just like
banker.
Trailer Park Girls.
And what I want you to do is I want you to grab out those infernal ashes. Full inventory of them. So not in noted form, but yeah. Right, and then pop round here once
And
you
they're
got
gone.
it. No, round here. We're in the middle of the temple.
Chaos Altar. I see what we're doing here now.
Yeah, so if you right click
I
on the
don't
Chaos
quite
Altar.
understand exactly what I'm gonna do.
Right click on the
Right
Chaos
click.
Altar and offer. So when you scatter ashes, infernal ashes, normally you get 62 experience. When you consecrate them on this altar by offering them, you get 3.5 times that much experience. Which is,
Okay.
as I'm sure you can agree, significantly better. You're about to get some prayer levels. There's already 32.
I see. Ding.
Ding.
Three.
And yes,
Very cool.
any what do you call it? Any bonus experience that you've got in prayer will also double the multiplied amount. So yeah, it all adds up. It all adds up.
Oi, banker boy, don't you walk around. You stay right where you are.
Oh, he can't leave the little area that we're in. Yeah, so instead of getting 62, currently getting 218.5 prayer XP. Which is not going to be anywhere near a level for me.
Does this Harrison guy that's walking around inside here, does he also have access to the bank, or is he just...
Nah, he's just an NPC. He used to have a function, but not anymore.
What 20 years will do to him, MF?
I hear you. I hear you.
the goal with prayer today? Like, what am I supposed to be getting to?
Ideally, I'd like to get you to 43 so that you get all of the protection prayers. But if we get you to at least 39? Is it 39? Let me look. I forget. 37. That will at least enable us to fight the boss.
Word. Okay.
If you run out of ashes, just let me know. I've got plenty more. Doop-de-doo. So yeah, this is there are many ways of training prayer, many ways of going about training it, and there are safer altars as well, ones not in the wilderness, but those require a little bit of work to either unlock or build yourself, because you can build an altar like this in your house, but it's a little expensive. Requires training of construction, which we'll also do. Amulet of Zealots also requires level 48 engineering.
Wait. Good, that's only up to 1080. I was just checking my my stream on YouTube. I was just making sure I actually did get the right resolution, as well as, you know, if it actually, you know, was making it to stream.
Yeah, I've got the little dock up in OBS myself. I'm keeping a constant eye on that, as well as my chat.
Oh yeah, I mean, same. And it's a little. All I wish it would tell me is, you know, whether my stream is up or not, and not how many like concurrent viewers and the chat rate and all that. Because when it's just like a blanket of zeros, it's not welcoming.
Honestly, like, the part about that, the frustrating part about that is it actually doesn't update properly, because you can have like 10 people watching, yeah, and if they're not taking part in chat, it drops the concurrent viewer count. So you don't actually know. It's literally lying to you.
Yep.
Nana,
even though if you go over to YouTube, it's still telling you you're getting the views.
Exactly. So Nana in my chat says, doing giant mole. No.
Oh no.
We may do some giant mole. There are reasons to do giant mole, but no. Nah, these guys can handle a tougher challenge.
Well, I am out of the thing, and I've made it to 38.
38. Okay, well, here's some more.
And there's also lots of bones on the floor, so that'll be like nothing, but still something.
Raid me. Ah.
Oh, that's what's happening.
28 free slots. Yep. Accept. Go. Boom. Yeah, 12k for an invent of these ashes. They are so cheap. I'll run and grab you some more, because I think
You could literally almost buy your way up to certain levels in prayer.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things of a lot of people do buy prayer. See, what bones do I even have? You know what? Screw ashes. I'm gonna get this boy some bones. Bones for the homies.
You gave this boy bone.
I am.
Yeah, no homo.
Well,
No boner.
I like it.
Boner alert.
40.
There we go. Nice. Coming along nicely.
fletching. I hate fletching.
Let me know when you're out of ashes.
Yep, we're out.
Okay, trade me. Right, same thing again. Man, Harrison is so rude. Get off my body.
That's
He's trying to have the gods bless his bone.
heck.
Oh, Harrison.
Oh god.
Harrison.
Why?
Oh my. That's 41. Prayer is considered a combat stat. It doesn't level up your combat level quite as quick as regular combat stats do. Regular, I think, attack and strength give, if you're melee focused, which you are, attack and strength give a combat level every 3 to 4 levels in those. Defense is every, I think it's every 5 to 6. Constitution is every 5 to 6, and then prayer is basically 1 for every 8 prayer levels that you get, give or take. Give or take.
Okay. We're at 42. You said wyvern bones, right?
You can use those, yeah. I would have you hold on to those for necromancy, though.
Okay,
Yes.
then never mind.
I will get you one more inventory, because that should be plenty.
If you need me to donate some too, I can.
Nah, I've got hundreds. And also, we're rolling in money, so, you know. That's only going to get worse as time goes on. There will be much money. Alright, trade me. Roll, accept.
I'm glad you're giving me the heads up of like, here, trade me, because I'm gonna
Don't
be
look at
honest.
that.
I just don't pay attention to the chat at all.
Oh, that'll change with time. Don't worry. It'll be out of the corner of
No.
your eye. You'll see stuff.
No, it won't. No, I hate it. I really hate it, so I just don't pay attention.
Is the text too small for you to read comfortably?
No, it's just obnoxious. It's just infuriating to look at.
Oh. How so?
Because it's, even when filtered, it's just message after message after message of nothing important. And then just kind of sprinkled in there, it's like, oh, you know, Infrebian wants to trade with you, and it's a different color, so it is kind of like, huh, okay, we've hit 43, by the way.
Nice.
But it's like, here, you've sent the trade offer, and now you've accepted the trade, but you've also advanced to prayer level, and it keeps going and going, and then you've also completed this, you know, achievement, and then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's lots of world messages, which I guess I can understand, but it's I just don't care.
You can turn a lot of the world messages off, if that would help. The broadcast messages, for example, which is the thing next to the game messages, you can turn those off, if you prefer. I only keep them on for, like, evil tree announcements. It's pretty much the one thing I care about.
One sec, guys.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know, it's just, for me, it's just, I'm not. Oh yeah, turn off broadcast messages. I certainly didn't get rid of the prayer level things, though.
No.
Okay, let's see if I just turn that off.
It's
Yeah, pretty much did.
It's the sort of the global chat, as it, or the all chat function. It's kind of, it's both nearby messages. It's every form of, like, regular message that you can get, so like chat. It's also where like your effects monitor and your activity monitor as well. I think. Let me see if there
Am I
is a
just
way.
spoiled by Warframe?
Yes.
Is that
Oh.
what's happening here?
Yep.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's possible to turn, like, game messages off and then just in another of the chat windows. Like, I use guest clan chat as kind of like my dump area. I have all what do you call it? I have all game messages turned on for guest clan chat, because I'm not going to use, you know, guest clan chat for anything. So I just have that there. So if there's something important and I need to check for it, I can just have that window, have that chat box up. But yeah. Okay, so Zelthor now has 43 prayer, which means he has access to all of the protection prayers. I believe you have your prayer list up on the right hand side of your screen. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
So you should notice that you've unlocked Protect from Magic, Protect from Ranged, and Protect from Melee.
Mm-hmm.
So
And summoning.
Oh, and summoning, of course, yes. So basically what these prayers do, these are arguably some of the most powerful prayers in the game. They reduce the damage you take from their associated style by 50%. There are other effects besides, in so much as protect from magic. Dragonfire from chromatic dragons, so green, blue, red, and black, respectively. Also celestials, but we'll talk about that some other time. Protect from magic greatly reduces the damage that Dragonfire from chromatic dragons deals to you. Doesn't work on metal dragons, so I'll let you know that straight away, like right now. But yeah, so if you're ever running through an area with dragons, say in the wilderness, when you're worried you'll get attacked by a chromatic dragon, put Protect from Magic on, and it drastically reduces it. It reduces it down to a max hit, I think, of about 500, compared to the 4,300 that it can do normally. Which, as you can imagine, would one-tap you. So that's one of the major importances of Protect from Magic. The other ones, like why would you want to use these? I mean, besides the obvious like damage reduction, when you're out on task, or like on a Slayer task, or you're killing some creatures or something like that, having those prayers active, blocking some of the damage that you take, means that you don't need to eat food quite as often. Yeah. Which means that you can stay in a place for longer. So a lot of people use it for that. There are also, obviously you can restore prayer at altars, but there are also potions that will restore your prayer. Literally called prayer potions, and then there are also super restore potions. We will almost certainly be making great use of those in the not too distant future. So when it comes to like going out and doing a Slayer task, or hello Badger, when it comes to going out and doing a Slayer task or going on a boss trip, you will probably find yourself taking not just food, but also combat potions that will boost your combat stats so that you hit more often and hit harder. And also take less damage, because there's defense potions that will boost your defense stat, although you guys have got Excalibur, so you don't need those for the time being. But you can also take those prayer potions with you so that you can use your prayers for passive increases to your offensive stats or damage reduction, so on and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's not just a matter of take food and hit monster. There are more layers to it than that. Later on, there are certain combination potions. There's something called a Holy Overload, which you don't need to worry too much about now. You don't need to remember this, but a Holy Overload is a combination of an Overload potion, which not only boosts your combat stats, but it keeps your combat stats boosted to the maximum possible amount for a grand total of 6 minutes. On top of that, it has something called a prayer renewal potion kept into it. Included in with the potion. So when you take a sip, you get the combat boost, and then also your prayer points will passively regenerate while the potion is in effect. So it's not always enough to keep prayers permanently enabled, but it does mean that they drain at a significantly slower rate because of that passive regeneration. So yeah, potions are some of the most useful and powerful items related to combat in the game after weapons themselves. And obviously, the skill that you level to gain access to more potions, better potions, is Herb Lore. But
Yep, one of the most annoying skills in the game to level.
it gets better. It gets better, I promise.
Simply because, especially early on, finding the herbs that you need requires you to pretty much just kill enemies.
Yes, it does.
And get them as drops.
But when you sort of enter the mid game, you'll find that the amount of herbs that enemies drop ceases to be enough to sort of train your herb lore by itself. Obviously, you can earn money and you can buy herbs off the Grand Exchange. You absolutely can. Plenty of people do. You can also use your farming skill to grow herbs, and that's arguably one of the best ways of going about doing it. As your farming level increases, you'll find that you gather more herbs from different from herb plots, and you also unlock the ability to plant multiple herb seeds in one plot at a time to further increase the yield of herbs that you get when you go to crop them. So yeah, it all kind of layers together. So farming supports herb lore. You can also grow food, certain types of food with farming. So it supports herb lore. Herb lore makes potions. Potions support, amongst a plethora of other things, combat. So each of the skills, even though they're not technically considered a combat skill, feed into combat, as well as other things besides. Herb lore, for example, can make divination potions, runecrafting potions, hunter potions, etc., etc., etc.
At the end of the day, it's all about killing the other guy faster than he kills you.
Pretty much.
Such is human existence.
With that said, we are done here for the time being, and I would like us to home teleport to Falador. How are you, Badger? You doing okay?
Valid dork. Got him.
Fucking destroyed.
Destroyed with Falador and logic.
Oh shit.
Alright. We are going to go and see.
How's everybody in my chat doing?
We're going to go and talk to this boy over here. Don't click on the big plant roots thing. We're not going down there. If you right click on Weiss in the gardener here, there's an option to buy woad leaves. They cost 25 coins each, so I want you to pick up 1,000 of them. It'll cost you 25k.
Oh, we're going to teach about the farming.
Mm-hmm. Let me know when you've done that.
1,000, you said?
1,000, yeah. That will be plenty for the time being.
What's the maximum stack for a single item?
2.147 billion.
Oh.
In your inventory?
In your inventory, yep. And you can have a max stack in your bank, a max stack in your inventory, and when it comes to coins in the coin pouch, it's that number squared.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a couple few, isn't it?
Ow.
Just a tad.
This is what I warned you all about. I don't have the thieving levels for this.
And that's why you can't sneak up on me. Alright. So yeah, 1,000 will be plenty for the time being, so let me know when you've got those, yeah? Okay, that's Zelthor ready. Eve, are you ready? Or are you too busy?
1,000.
Like, are you molesting that woman? Should I call the guard?
But she had nice tits.
Alright, and now home
We are
teleport.
live, you know.
I can't be.
It's in a game, FBI, it's in a game.
She can molest me right back if she wants to. It's a video game.
Right. Home teleport to Ardoin. That's Alt-A is the shortcut when you've got home teleport open.
Ardugni.
Indeed.
Gardener.
Nana says that he's doing Herbie Werby at the moment, trying to get Overload. No, he doesn't. That's not a corruption of Herb lore. There is an activity literally called Herbie Werby.
Oh yeah, I should check on my. I got some new bunny.
Of course you do. They breed like chinchumpers.
I also got some tomatoes, but I'm not gonna harvest them just yet. That's 2 new bunnies. Sparkling.
Sparkling. That trait drastically increases the chance of a shiny being bred. You might want to let that one
Well,
grow
there's
up.
sparkling, and then there's another one.
Glimmering?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me see. Stressed, giver. Put those away real quick.
What is happening here? What is with this deposit box?
Ah, right. So this right here is the play-around farm. You can't do very much here just yet, but I wanted to show you a way to passively and relatively quickly level up your farming. Farming is one of those skills that it kind of works more like real-time management. So basically, you go and do a few things that will take a couple of minutes, and then you leave it for some time, and you come back. And so yeah, so these beehives, if you check them with the woad leaves in your inventory, it will offer you the ability to fill them with flowers. And you want to, and the woad leaves are considered flowers. So I want you to fill each of these beehives with flowers. Once you start doing it, you'll keep stuffing flowers in there until it won't take any more. So you go ahead and do that.
You're not going to have to repeat what you said because I did sort of hear you and I understand the instructions, but I'm really distracted with this just absolute horde of bears in the background.
Yeah. Welcome to California, land of the bear.
Okay, wait. Requirements not met. Oh,
Oh?
just kidding. Can't do it. I am at 14 farming and I
What?
need 17.
17. 17. You wait right there. I will be right back with you. There are pies for this.
I need 17 for all of these.
Yeah, that's fine.
Weird. Value, grant, no XP. Oh, okay. Are you supposed to like... Okay, so there's like 7 of these. Are you supposed to distribute 1,000 between like 4 of these or just one?
It'll take 27 leaves each.
Mm. It's like really upbeat, like, snap and whistling tune. Like this is ridiculous with this horde of bears back here. Why are they here? What is happening?
Well, the music that you're hearing, I believe, is either the Ardoin music or it is the Player and Farm music. And yeah, the bears they're just chilling, man. They're just chilling. All right.
Did you ever see? It's like really, really old video. It's called Bears, 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 Bears.
I believe I did.
It's just a bunch of like bears like scratching their back on a tree, but with like this like EDM playing.
Sounds about right.
Let's see if I can find this.
Alright, so that pork pie, when you eat it, it will boost your farming by +5. Which means you'll have an entire 3 minutes to stuff those beehives before you got to eat another one.
Stuff your beehives.
Okay, so
Mine apparently aren't done.
found it.
I got another bunny.
You got another bunny?
Yep.
Cool. I'm just checking over the
I'm wanting
traits.
the one with the glistening and the what was the other one I had?
There you go. BC text.
Okay. The ones with the 2 shiny traits to grow up so that I can stick them in a thing together.
Make sure they've got food.
This one's gonna let me like put in 1,000 woad leaves.
Yeah, it'll stop at 27 anyway. Just go ahead and start stuffing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, nothing worth doing there. Quick sell these.
I like your outfit.
One of those was a
Oh, you got
child and I'm an
baby
idiot.
dragon
Ah, well.
on your back, and I recognize your outfit.
2,000. Let's see, farmhands.
No wonder I liked it. I have that outfit.
Buy one of these.
Yeah, sparkling and a glistening one.
Oh, glistening, yeah, that's the other trait. I can't remember. I think glistening's slightly better than sparkling. I think sparkling is chance for shiny, and then glistening is chance for shiny plus. Okay, I'm going to collect some honey real quick while we're here. Oh, Bazard Kurdi has subscribed. Thank you very much. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Apologies if not. Feel free to correct me either in chat or in a comment down below.
If I eat another one of these pork pies, it'll just will it refresh the buff, or do I have to wait for it to be gone?
Yes, it will refresh the buff back up to +5, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Almost all buffs work that way, by the way. If they're if they're level based as opposed to duration.
Gotcha.
And yeah, leveled buffs tick down by 1 level per minute, but it's on its own like internal timer. It's not, you know, you eat it and then a minute later it goes down by 1. Yeah. So sometimes you might like drink a potion and immediately it will buff you up and then immediately drop by 1 level just because of the way it works. Though, if you really need a buff and the buffing item that you're using is expensive, what you can do is you can drink something else like a regular attack potion, wait for your attack level to drop by 1, and then take the buff so that you know when the timer is.
Okay, so I have inputted the leaves, and I guess I wait?
24 hours. And then you can come and collect the honey, and it will, for each woad leaf that you put in there, you will receive 83.5 experience. Which means you get about, I think it's about 20,000 experience?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
it's
solid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, we saw somebody get the smithing pet earlier on today, Zell, at 105,000 experience, which means they got the smithing skilling pet at literally like 49 smithing. I was rather envious.
What's the smithing pet look like?
Let me pull up. His name is Smithy, and he looks like...
Of course it is.
I'll drop it in your DMs real quick. There you go.
So I just got the necromancy pet.
Mm-hmm. It's 16.6 million experience, so after 99. I bet they are probably fairly pleased. There you go, that's what it looks like. He's a small boy. He comes up to he's about thigh high.
Oh. Meh.
Wonder where this poop goes.
Kind of cool looking, but it's not really like...
He's not as cool as Wilbur, we know.
Yeah, it screams like I can attack things, not I'm an adorable pet that'll follow you around.
Well, you've seen my dragon pet, right?
It has big old like axe blades
Yep.
on its arms.
Mm-hmm. He's a little golem.
Strictly for decoration.
Well, I mean, if you ever rode a summoning familiar, he can totally attack.
I suppose that's true.
He a smashy boy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's a little metal golem, and then the mining and crafting pets use the same sort of like basic model, but the mining pet is called Rocky, and I'll give you 3 guesses what he's made out of.
Glass.
Yes. Oh, you're being attacked. Oh no, it's not you. They're in mithril armor. What am I talking about?
I was gonna say peanut butter.
No, because then the stray dogs in Varrock would eat them.
That's true.
And those bears.
Indeed.
Bane armor?
Are
Yep.
you following
Tell
me?
me more.
That's level
Stop
80.
What? No, I would never.
Okay. Two can play this game.
What are you doing?
Oh, you want to dance, motherfucker?
Not really. Stop it. Stop.
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
Why isn't it working?
What are you trying to do?
The little shimmy. The little dancey shimmy.
You have to be
When
following
we
each
both
other.
follow each other.
You just gotta follow me.
I'm okay, whatever. I give up caring.
I don't know.
Doop-a-doo. Yeah, sorry, this is exhilarating gameplay at the moment, guys. I'm just stuffing all these flowers into these beehives.
Just you
Is
wait
this the
until
place-
I get to my next mining rock.
Is this the place to watch
boy.
the pro RS gaming? Yep. We're professionals here. Yep.
Exactly,
Oh,
yes.
look, a tree.
Totally in high level gameplay.
Zell, beware the bear.
And thank you for the follow, Lapis on the Moon. I
It's
appreciate
fine.
it. Yep, total high level gameplay here, just running around the farm, and
doing the
we've
things.
done so much gaming. We're just
chilling. We're just chilling.
chilling. You know.
Yeah. No, sorry
No,
about.
we're gonna go fight a boss later, but
No, well, hopefully.
yeah.
Zell, did you already pick up a thing from the lady in Lumbridge?
I'm 9 skills to max, but too lazy to play. Yeah.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that, Sam.
Jacqueline.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that, Sam.
Okay, if I need to be more specific than that, then no, you didn't. Which is actually...
I only know one NPC by name, and I don't even know their name correctly. If you told me to spell it, I couldn't spell it.
Which
I can't
NPC would that be?
pronounce it properly. The one we just the only one that's actually memorable is the God,
Describe them?
Adrienne?
Oh, Ariane. Yeah.
See,
I called dibs. Saw her first.
You must be this high to
Oh,
ride the
sorry.
Ariane.
wait, no,
Oh, I can't.
I made this. Fine.
Why is this thing attacking me?
Because you are a cute noob. That's why.
I know I'm tasty and good looking, but come on.
So, I think...
Trying to have a stream here, Grizzly Bear.
So what we're going to do... So now that we've kind of touched on, you know, supplies and food and all that kind of thing, how about we go and see one of the chief activities to actually spend those on, shall we? Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. In that case, I will meet you in Lumbridge.
Oh.
Hold on. Pit stop.
Pit stop?
Thank you for the flowers, Lappin. I appreciate it.
Flowers?
Yeah. They gave me flowers.
Who gave you flowers? How did they give you
Lapis on the in my chat here. Just showed
I
up in the game and was
see.
like, here, have some flowers.
I see. How adorable. What kind of flowers are they? The mithril ones?
They're just flowers.
I see.
Flowers. You know, the kinds you can smack enemies with.
Yeah. Mithril flowers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are mithril flowers?
Yeah. They're made of metal. It's a very special enchantment. There's that. Okay. So when you guys are ready, home teleport over to Lumbridge.
I want to see what happens when I overpower an enemy with it.
Probably not much to like level 1, I think. It's moderately better than punching.
Fair market.
Mm. Come here, Imp.
How's those?
Damn it! Why do they always go to teleport? Okay.
Ooh, grizzly fight. Yes, I'm beating up a grizzly with some flowers.
It's the bare minimum.
Hi, Slipknot. How you doing?
Just gonna go see if I can cancel this.
Alright, where am I supposed to be going?
Just into
North,
the
south, east, west.
just into the courtyard of the castle there, slightly off to the west. So we're gonna start a little small.
Oh, there you are.
Yep. Eve, are you still duking it out with that frickin' bear?
No, I killed the bear. With help.
Look,
but,
it's
yeah.
it's a blonde Kit Fisto.
What?
That's probably the nicest
Soul
thing.
splitting a pair of my fists.
It's probably the nicest thing everybody's ever said about Nastrod. He my nasty boy. Anyway,
Your skills are so pro, Eve. I appreciate it. I worked hard at them.
you really did. Okay, so first things first. Trade Miss Jacqueline here.
Where are y'all? You're all in Lumbridge.
We are
Oh,
indeed.
it's her.
Mm-hmm. Did you already pick up a task from her before, or?
No, I've never talked to this NPC.
Okay, so if you trade her, you should see there's an enchanted gem. It looks like a purple cut gem, or a blue cut gem, I suppose. You want to grab yourself.
Adolescent, I can't,
Grab.
I
Enchanted
can't
gem.
read an adolescent rabbit. You have to grow up 1st. Otherwise, it's just
Listen.
weird.
And also grab the Slayer Collection log off her as well.
This seems somewhat familiar.
Turail will probably have, when you were doing the path stuff in Burthorpe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you a brief introduction to Slayer, but we're going to give you I'm going to give you the actual introduction, because it's real fucking simple. And the game overcomplicates it. Somewhere on your layout, Zell, there is a little numerical counter, which I think is probably 0, and it's got a little skull on it, or the Slayer icon on it. Might be near your minimap?
Yes, right over here by my mini map, right under the
Lovely.
time.
What's the number on there? Is it 0, yes?
It is 0. Yes.
Excellent. So, what we're going to do is, for the time being, I've got... let me see, can I get that? Will she actually let me? Okay, no, she won't. Okay, so I'm going to have to complete that one with Evie. But, if you right-click on her and get task, she will assign you some creatures to kill.
Are we doing co-op Slayer?
You and I are going to have to do co-op Slayer to try and get this Grotworm task out of the way, because we can't clear it, because it's a Turail task, sadly. But we're going to get Zell set up with his task, and then we'll go off and do ours as well, and then you and he can co-op Slay together.
So they were giving me like a little like you're strong. Why don't you go to someone in Edgeville? No, whoops! I just bopped my mic. Whoopsie.
Don't worry about that. That didn't come through.
Well, it probably came into my stream.
Oh.
I've been asked
So
what
do I
my
just-
favorite... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, Eve. Why don't you go ahead?
I'm gonna change the subject. You go ahead and ask whatever it is you need to for logistics stuff.
Okay. Do I get the task from this person or do I go to Vanica?
We'll get a nice easy one just to kind of give you a good feel of how it works first, and then we'll start going to Vanica after the fact.
Okay, so what that means is click this one. Okay. 26 cows, default, or 22 rats, costs 1 Slayer token. So I'm just going to go with the cows because I don't think I have a Slayer token.
You probably do have some Slayer tokens, but they'll be in your currency pouch, and we want to save those until later levels when there are tasks that are good and tasks that are not so good. So you got 26 cows to kill. Now, the beauty of this is you can kill those cows anywhere in the world. Literally anywhere. Jacqueline gives most tasks, most of her tasks can just be completed in the general Lumbridge area, but you've got a choice. You already know where you're going, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so you crack on with those. Now, one thing you'll notice there is when you go to kill those cows, you will gain combat experience, as per usual, but you'll also gain experience in the Slayer skill. And as you level up Slayer, it unlocks the ability to harm other Slayer creatures that require a level, or maybe they require a piece of gear to be able to hit them and damage them. Slayer creatures are some of the creatures that drop some of the better loot in the game, and also give some of the best experience as well in combat. So yeah, no more bloody trolls, unless we get a troll Slayer task, at which point I'll show you a better place to kill them. That actually gives loot and such. So, Eve.
What I do?
Where are you?
I mean, I'm still at the farm. I never left it.
Of course you are.
Y'all are the ones who left me.
Go get your enchanted gem out of the bank.
Okay. quick.
And Far in my chat says, Happy Australia Day, Frenchman. Thank you, Far. Happy Australia Day to you too. Have a Midori on me.
Lapis in my chat asked what my favorite skill is. I've got to say probably either... I like most of the skills where you can make stuff. Dungeoneering is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying that.
Okay.
I'd say my favorite overall would probably be Dungeoneering.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's so much to the skill, you know?
So, Eve, your Slayer task, is it still grot worms?
Spiders.
You got spiders? Okay. In that
I don't
case,
think I turned in the last one.
you don't actually have to turn them in. Once they're complete, that's it. So, real quick, I am going to have to go and knock out.
It says spiders, but there's no number, so...
Oh, it's 0?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can also go to Jacqueline in Lumbridge and pick up another Slayer task? Or you can wait until Zelthor's completed his.
Slayer Master.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I need my glory.
How long have I been playing RS? About... What? Couple months now?
Oh.
Like...
In terms of actual play?
I played back in the, original, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. But in terms of this character, in terms of total play time, probably about a week of casual play. Yeah, we aren't exactly playing super duper hardcore. Not by any stretch of the imagination. We're taking our time and figuring things out and finding out what we find to be fun.
I got another bunny.
How are those cows coming along, Zelthor?
Wait, how is he on cow?
Wasn't using ranged, but hey, that's some XP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing that will become more relevant to you as time goes on is that Slayer creatures have got explicit weaknesses, much like everything else, right? So once you get to a certain level in your combat abilities, it won't matter so much what style you use, but certainly in the mid game, using a creature's weakness will mean that you complete the tasks much quicker. Also gives you a chance to sort of mix it up a little bit, so you're not always just using the one style.
His first Slayer task was cows?
Yep.
Wow. So I need to go to Lumbee and get talk to Jacqueline?
Indeed. She's just in the castle courtyard.
Okay. I don't remember Slayer Master and Lovers.
Turail was the one we used before, I think.
No, I just don't remember in OSRS.
Oh, right. We were using what's her name? Konar Quamartin. She's not in this.
You're actually very strong. Are you sure you don't want Machiza and Canopus to assign you a task?
No. For now, just get a Jacqueline task. She'll give you an easy one to do.
Your new task is to kill 23 ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yep.
You could do Taverley Dungeon. There's a bunch of ghosts in there.
It says try looking in the abandoned Drainer Manor. Taverley Dungeon.
Do you need me to point into where that is?
Probably. I assume it's in Taverley.
Yeah, you remember the place where I mentioned that I went to earlier to visit Izora? That dungeon entrance.
I do actually.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I can meet you there. I'll meet you near there. I'll get you set up.
I'm gonna go in there. across this little bridge. Oh look, I'm being followed by a frog.
You'll see off to your east there's blue dragons. We're going to leave those alone for the time being.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Muck past the skelebobs.
It's a ghost.
And
I'm so
here
scared.
are some ghosts.
It's only 23.
What is a super cow?
I still remember.
You got a
in
super
leagues when
cow?
it's not my very first Slayer task when we were doing leagues in OSRS was like 123 lizard men, and I was like level
Yeah, that was
20
awful.
in combat, and I'm like, why? What did I do?
You got a
Who
super
did I
cow.
piss off?
Oh,
It
okay.
is a super cow.
That's
Well, it's
those
dead now.
those are elite Slayer creatures. Periodically, when you're fighting Slayer creatures, an elite version will spawn. Gives more XP and triple drops.
Spirit ruby, 5,000 coins. Maybe. Lots of cowhide.
Mhm.
Big bones.
Hey, big bones rather than regular bones. Cool.
He's not fat, he's just big boned.
Mm-hmm. All right. I've got to go.
Oh,
And
Wow,
Chaos
are you
druids.
done?
is that cow giving you
This
grief?
cow has just been smacking me.
How rude.
I haven't even targeted it. I'm done.
Cows don't attack unprovoked, Zelthar. Lapis in my chat says, if you ever need help with stuff in RS, I could try. I'm not the best, though. Some periods of time, I edit the wiki more than I play the game.
Yeah, I've been there. Been there.
Sam here's been playing pretty frequently for the last, what,
I've dodden off for the past 20
20-ish
years. Yeah.
He done some wiki editing himself.
I used to write little quest guides and such, yeah. Mitzi in my chat says, sheepies! I mean, hi. Sheepies, question mark? No, hug the dragons. I saw sheepies. Zelthor did something to that cow. Yes, he did. He murdered it. And took its stuff.
Got the Wikian title for my edits. Nice.
Oh,
I didn't
never got
realize
that
that
one.
was a thing that you could get in game.
I thought Wiccan was just like a Reddit flare or something. Huh. Cool.
Oh, it's apparently a thing you get nominated for.
Oh. Well, congratulations on that.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, a strength potion on something I'm killing with range. So useful to me.
6 more ghosts to go.
You nearly finished with cows, Zell?
About to be 7 more.
Cool,
4
cool.
more ghosts.
Something I understand and even respect the decision made to have its own skill tree and all that, but fletching. I'm not gonna lie, I detest the idea of bow crafting being separate from smithing, like it is.
Or at least, put
Same
it in
with
with regular crafting.
Sure, it's like I don't even know how you make, ranged armor. I don't know what skill that is, because
Crafting.
clearly that's not smithing.
Crafting.
It's just crafting. Okay. Well, I don't know how to access that menu, so
Son, I will fuck up your day.
So, the way crafting ranged armor works is there are certain creatures that will drop hides, like dragons, for example, and you take those to a tanner, much like you did with the leather, if you remember. And then you use thread and obviously the needle on your toolbar, on your tool belt, and you craft that into ranged equipment. So a little bit less involved than smithing.
Equipped on my toolbar.
You do.
Your tool pelt.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta remember to.
So, Frog may explain it because I ain't gonna do it. Hi, Devil.
Hello, Devil.
Who else is streaming? What's their Twitch? They are both on YouTube, but there's the links right there to Sam's stream and Zell's stream. Sam is the frog guy right next to me, and then I forget the name of the critter, the Pokemon. Annihilate on the end there is Zeltor. And that's their YouTube channels. They're over there streaming. So, however, I enjoy what new players complain about. It's interesting. Yeah, Zeltor is also coming from. Not to make this a thing about like these youngins these days, but Zeltor is also coming from a different generation of gamers. Like I've got a good 10-ish years on him. So he started into gaming much later than I did, and there are a lot more modern conveniences in games that that I have the patience for, but he understandably does not, because he didn't have to grow up with games that had lag inputs and stuff like that built into them. Nowadays, when if there's a lag input in a game, it's a shitty game, but
yeah. Plus, normally I'm a JRPG player mostly. JRPG or I also Warframe. That's my other bread and butter. Which has its own fair share of problems in terms of like weird shit that it does, but yeah, like this is not like MMOs. Like other than that one, I'm not a fan of MMOs so far. This and Final Fantasy XIV have at least been they have been acceptable. I like playing them. I enjoy this and 14, which I need to get back to.
Lapis says RS is a bad game in general, but it's an addiction you can't quit.
Unironically, like someone asked earlier what the favorite skill was, and unironically, I think mining might be my favorite skill.
You really do seem to be kind of, going hard on the mining there.
It's level 60 already.
And you only started like less than a week ago.
Indeed.
Yes.
Not even a week ago at this point.
The children, they yearn for the mines.
We both said that earlier.
Lapis says Arch is my favorite. I think it's my first 120. Nice.
Oh, congrats on that.
I haven't got anything even close to that.
So 23 ghosts.
Devil says, kind of wish there was an AA style meetings for RuneScape addictions.
There should be. I'll host.
There really should be.
There we go. There's our clan name.
What, Alcoholics Anonymous?
RuneScapers Anonymous.
RuneScape Addicts Anonymous. There you go.
Real quick in my chat. I've got a couple of messages here now. Mitzi says, I'm starting to think I may need a sheepy plush. That may be the meds talking. Lapis on the Moon says, Froggy!
Oh.
A froggy bip a small beastie. With 4 eggies. Indeed. Far says, lag input equals Australian Internet Simulator. Congrats. Missy says, time to convert Zell to the house flipper community. And Badger says, damn kids and their music.
I'm going to run and grab some more water real quick. I'm going to be right back.
Yeah.
See, it's funny Mitzi mentions House Flipper, because I liked that game. I haven't played very much of it. I liked it. I enjoyed it because those sort of things. I do enjoy those too. Those kind of mindless like
therapy games, right?
Simulator, like Power Wash Simulator, for example. I put too much time into that, like everyone else has. But House Flipper, really, really frustrated me at one point, like with some weird placement issue I had, and then a game crashed on me, and I never touched it again. That was like 8 months ago, at least. In fact, let's find out. I can open Steam and see how long ago it was. Like I don't even think I made it like 2 hours. Where is House Flipper? Yep, September 1st, 2022. 2.7 hours.
Oof.
It's just in that one in particular, I liked it until I suddenly really didn't.
Yeah, I've actually had similar moments to that in this. I mean, I kind of described you remember when I was talking about the items that I made, and I accidentally made the untradeable version. You remember that story?
I believe so.
Yeah, I ended up loading up all my expensive gear and running off into the wilderness to kill people because I was so done. Yeah. Yep. That was one of those moments for me. I was like, you know what, screw it. I've been playing this game for, I think I've been playing that for like, on and off for like 15 years at that point. No, less than that even, probably about 14. And yeah, I was so done, man. I was so done.
Dude, I'm approaching. Yes, technically it would be. Wait, hold on now. Technically, late 2018. So like November of 2018. I think I actually have hit 5 years now of when I started Warframe for the first time.
5 years. And you'll what?
And it's
LR2?
been non-stop.
Is it
Sorry,
LR2
what?
you're at or LR3?
3.
3.
No, 3. I'm about halfway through 3. Almost to 4, which is apparently available. I didn't know that.
But how?
What do you mean?
But how is LR4 available? We looked into it, didn't we? Didn't we work out that the max?
Yeah, Gauss Prime came out.
Oh right, of course. How could I forget? How could I forget?
I think it was even out like in like when Whispers of the Wall dropped. I think technically it was available at that point, specifically if you were a founder. So
Gotcha.
if you had Excal Prime,
Yeah, Excal Prime.
and Skana and Leto Prime. But yeah, no, it's, you know, for everyone else, it is now available now that Gauss is out, Gauss Prime, which I've been slowly working my way through those relics. It has been agonizing.
Oh,
I have this like folded up piece of paper with like every relic that I need, and I've just been crossing them off as I go. But yeah, no, yeah, it's been just over 5 years now since I started playing, and it's gonna hit 10 one day, and I'm going to look back and go, what have I done?
Yeah, that's me.
With my life.
And then it'll be 15, and then I'll go, well, I guess I'm here now, and this is my life now, and this is my bed. I guess I'll lay in it.
Do that with those. There's arrange things. So, did you pick up another task there? Did you, Zal?
I did. I need ghosts now.
Ghosts.
Where ghosts are.
Oh, okay. Well, he's just got done with those. So, Tavali, meet me there, and I will take you to a place.
Taverley. What is a oh? There's a Taverley.
Mm-hmm. It's the home of the
place that's
druids.
South of it's the southward place of Berthorpe that you go there
Indeed.
once, and then you forget it exists because it all just kind of melds into one singular city.
It absolutely does. Let's see, catching up on my chat.
That's the thing.
Hmm?
When you're looking at the map, like the home teleport thing, like because it's like a giant sort of continent looking thing, it all seems sort of spaced out. Then you actually look at the map, and it is You could actually, like, you know, toss a rock and hit the wall of the next town. It is such a small map. It's
Oh, you
really
think, huh? One day, Zelthor.
disarming.
One day, Zelthor, right? What we will do, probably off stream. Hey, maybe even on stream. Maybe we'll make an event out of it. We will have a walking race from one side of the continent to the other.
No, I don't. Okay, so I don't doubt that it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good while. You know, it's a good walk. But it's just when it comes to like the towns, it's just there is like no space in between here. It's like I'm not. It's like walking from Manhattan to Brooklyn.
Cultural significance. Cultural immersion. Yeah. I'll go with that. Just going to catch up on my chat here real quick. Far says that's like me in the fourth Deponia, where it glitched and made the game unwinnable, so I just haven't touched it since. Oh, sweet, my last stream is blocked in some regions. Wonder what specific song did it... Oh, right.
In my chat, Cryptic says Sam is a horror. I don't know what that was in reference to. Devil says, my first 120 was fire making before 120 capes were a thing back in 2012. Wow.
Oh, burning that cash.
It says RS Anonymous, and Devil says, yeah, now being 5.8, I have no sympathy for players that complain about getting things like 99s and 120s.
Right.
I won't tell them that. I'll just nod my head like, yes, you must truly be suffering.
All right, Mr. Zelthor. Can you remember what the weakness of ghosts were, even?
You said ranged.
My sword upside their head.
Okay, so you've got iron thrown axes, right?
Yep. Which I do have 16 range now because of those cows.
Excellent, excellent. Do you still have a good few of the main hand thrown axes?
Oh yeah, I have 69. Nice.
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 Real quick, what I'm going to do...
Actually equip something better.
Iron thrown axes are still the best smithable throwing weapon. Oh, by the way, you mentioned about like why can't you smith ranged weapons? Well, you kind of can. You can make crossbows and you can make throwing knives and throwing axes and all that kind of thing. I'm just going to toss you a couple of offhands here.
If I'm not mistaken, don't you have to craft certain things?
You do, yeah. You do.
Like with fletching and all that. It's like
stringing a crossbow requires a crossbow string, which is made from sinew, which has to be spun. Yeah, it's a process. It's a process.
Devil says, "Who the fuck is using throwing axes? Get a bow, gamer."
Zelthor likes his smithing, and you know what? I support him in his quest for masterwork. I appreciate that he does not want to be cutting wood and stringing it for 15 hours. I appreciate his approach.
it's not even that. It's just I haven't gotten to that. Like fletching is literally at level 1. I'm not gonna say I don't care. It's just that I'm overwhelmed and I don't give a fuck right now.
And that is entirely fair.
Eat my ass.
All right, so you probably going to want
a little barbecue sauce, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That can be arranged.
The spicy Tijuana. All right, you want to come and grab a couple of pieces of food, Zel, because ghosts are a little bit higher level than cows are. They might smack you a bit.
I've got a few I've got like a row and a half of.
Oh, that should be
food,
plenty.
Technically.
That should be plenty. All right then.
Got it.
Follow me, and I will take you to where there are some ghosts.
Would follow you. I don't know. Seems suspicious. He's holding knives.
I am. They're actually crossbows, but they look like knives.
What?
I've got an override on. Hold on. Let me get rid of those.
Well,
there we go.
It's not. Just didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Well, look a well I could enter.
There's trolls down there. You
What
probably
is
don't
this
want
little,
to.
like, lizard guy this man's got walking around with him?
That is a Jadinko. It's actually a plant.
Better mix. That's not him.
Oh, Betamax. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all the druids have got pun names. Just puns for days.
The tricks, pickup sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I want the little... Oh, hi. This seems...
Dangerous, yes. Be careful
Level
down here.
98.
We're just going to ignore all the big scary things that will eat you.
Going to follow you. If I die, it is your fault.
Yep.
I got
Ooh,
the scariest one out of the way. He's a 32. The ghosts are right past the skeletons here.
Yeah. They're only level 25. You shouldn't have any problems with these.
Oh, level 25? 25,
Yeah,
25.
they're not strong.
You've got a ranged ability bar on right now, correct? Yes, you do. I can see you using the abilities. Wonderful. All right. So what we're going to do...
It's not optimized.
No, I can send you a bar if you want.
Throwing axes.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah. That should be, what, range level? Defense level? Slayer?
The throwing axes.
Yes, just Slayer.
Ah.
20, just 7.
I'm just trying to upset Devil.
There's the ranged upgrade to 17.
Real quick, I'm going to switch.
This is acceptable. This is not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me an actual objective. It gives me, I'm moving places. I'm killing a certain amount of a certain, enemy, and it's just,
You've got...
Frankly, Slayer
somewhere.
might be the way that you want to do your combat training then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better. The cave trolls.
Mindless, right?
I made the
Ooh,
joke
crit.
already with Krill, but I just.
Mm-hmm. Mitzi has found a sheepy plushie.
I see what you're trying to do, Chaos Eve. I'm ignoring your attempts to piss me off. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I thought you might find Slayer to be a little more stimulating. Frankly, I do too. It's one of my favorite skills.
Yeah,
It's also one of
It's
those things you have to
better
think
than-
about how you approach certain monsters too, because some of them you'll need special equipment to kill.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Like, yeah, it's like maybe I need special equipment to kill, or maybe even I need different equipment, as in maybe I need melee or something.
Exactly.
So it keeps it while it takes longer in terms of your specific leveling.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
This is RuneScape.
Yep.
This is the kind of game where, oh, God, excuse me. If you're playing one character, that's still gonna be 3-4 months of your life at least.
Oh yeah, and the rest.
So
Yes, ma'am.
it is what it is. Who cares?
Eventually,
I don't
the
think I'll be getting as invested to to this as I am with Warframe, but I think I can definitely see myself keeping up. Like I don't feel pressured to log in every day with this game.
and yeah, that's one of the reasons why I recommended it. You can play it as much or as little as you want to. Your stats will reflect that, but it's a choice rather than a compulsion.
Yeah, like I'm gonna keep bringing up Warframe all the time because that's basically my frame of reference when it comes to MMOs.
It's your
right?
Warframe of reference.
Wait, hold on. I have a thing for this. Hold on.
Do it.
Wait, no, that's not the. Well, that is the right one that I wanted, but
There we go.
that one. That's the one that I should have actually done instead. What was I even saying? I don't remember.
Warframe is
It's my
your...
frame of. Oh well, I guess I won't be killing that one instead. It's my frame of reference because, and you know, to an extent, Final Fantasy 14 is as well. But I haven't delved deep enough into it, where I don't know, like with their daily login that does exist there, it's not, you know, it's sort of like this, where it's like it's a daily login that, you know, here's a free item, but you don't have to log in, you know.
Yeah.
With Warframe in particular, the way that they've structured their daily login is infuriating, because it's, you know, number of days, you know, cumulatively. I think I said that properly. You've logged in, right? So it doesn't reset as in like a streak, thank God. But I'm at the point now where it's like just on PC, it's like, which I wish they actually would have. Wish they would have merged that in the merge.
Merge it
now
on.
that I think about it, but it just don't you start with me. It's only because Far's in the chat.
It is.
Where I think I'm at like 700 cumulative days logged in, right? But they have certain rewards that are tied in. You know, there are certain weapons that only exist, you know, like once you've gotten your hand, you can only get your hands on them from logging in. There's certain Prime mods.
Oh, FOMO, yeah.
You can
Fear of
get
missing
from
out.
logging in. Like,
Yeah.
Prime Sure-Footed is a minimum of 400 days
Yikes.
of logging in, just to make it so that you can't get knocked down by your own explosions or enemy explosions.
Oh, Rhino mains rejoice.
It's even worse because here's the kicker. I think it is 400 days, because it's 200. You get a set of 3 Prime mods, right? You get 3 of them. You get Vigor, Shred, and Fury. Prime, Vigor, Shred, and Fury, right? You have to choose one of those.
Oh.
And then the next, like 200 days later, the next like set of 3 login mods are available. The next set of 3 like prime mods. It's still
On a year.
the same ones you didn't choose, but the next one is Prime Sure-Footed.
Oh, man.
So for example, I still don't have, like, after like 700 days logging in, I still don't have Prime Vigor, but I did manage to get Fury, Shred, and Sure-Footed.
Oh, that's punishing though, man. That's like actively punishing. Imagine if you
Absolutely.
didn't pick the right one because you didn't know. Oof.
There's also the same thing with 4 weapons.
Oh, man.
Azuma, Zenistar, Zenith, and the Sigma and Octantis.
Real quick, Zala.
Same deal. A set of 3, and then the next one is on the next round. It's like, fuck.
Real quick, Zal.
Sorry.
I've got a question in my chat, but it's for you, I think, and I think I already know what you're going to say, but I'll give you the opportunity to say it anyway. Nana in my chat asks, what Warframe should I buy?
Okay, so the caveat, what I'm going to say here is, if you plan on buying a Warframe, I would... The ones you're going to buy from the market are probably the ones that, like, once you spend enough time in the game to realize, like, which one is the most annoying grind, those are the ones I usually go for in the early game. I tend not to buy them outright in the market unless they're either new or really annoying to grind. But, you know, just ones that are really easy to get your hands on are the ones in the clan dojos. If you've unlocked that already by either, you know, joining a massive clan or, you know, somebody else who has that. That includes, I believe, Volt, Banshee, Wukong, and one other that I can't remember. Of those, Volt being one of the other starter frames, if you didn't choose that one, still a fantastic choice. Very, very strong, very fast. Has some AoE to them. Other than that, my recommendation, just outright, because I'm a filthy Wukong main, is Wukong.
He's a little biased.
I'm a little biased. It's my favorite. It's been my favorite since his rework in the Jovian Concord update of 2019. I think that was June.
Sounds about right.
This is also one of the reasons why I highly recommend doing Deviri, because it also lets you try warframes that you don't normally have access to. So you can go, oh my god, I love the way this plays, or you can go,
Absolutely.
nah, I'm not even interested in that one, you know?
Absolutely. And there's a lot of warframes that you can get just every week from Duviri. Not all of them. Some of them are, still specifically locked to certain game modes or grinds, whatever. But a lot of them are available through the just doing the circuit, just regular circuit. Yeah. But as for my long-winded answer, well, Rhino is very easy to get, but Wukong it's a little more annoying because yes, you do have to get a clan, but you do have to get a certain resource to then acquire it. So if you were to outright buy something, if you're just ready to go, Wukong, because that's going to save you some time and some resources, and it's going to be fairly strong on the get-go. It's fairly tanky, highly maneuverable, and highly maneuverable with the second ability. You basically turn into a cloud and you have full lateral and horizontal movement, and you're extremely fast.
Indeed.
And you get a clone of yourself with your weapons. So, that's fun. That's cool, I guess, whatever.
Hit harder, hit faster. Wukong.
Exactly. Rhino's an excellent choice for beginners. Kulero's not bad either. I don't play him much, but he's not bad either. If you like melee, that is funny big numbers, the 4-frame with your melee weapons.
Calera?
Yeah, Calero.
Yeah. Hikaru loves Calera. Me personally,
Yes,
and thank you for the raid, Kyle. How are you?
Hi, Kyle.
Personally, my favorite is Titania. Once I found out her ultimate lets her turn into a tiny little fairy that zips around with dual machine pistols, I was sold.
Also another very fast frame. Excellent.
Very fast.
For just
She's
through a mission.
If you like it fast paced, she's a lot of fun. Just flitting around. Hikaru says Ash Prime is my main, Calerbo is my backup, Umber is my cutoff brain, and kiss ass. You mean kick ass? I think you meant kick ass.
Nope, I think he meant kiss ass.
Kiss ass, but offensively.
Love that movie.
Alright, Zell, how's them ghosts going, buddy?
Oh, I finished that a while ago.
You did? Okay. So
I'm teleporting to Lumbridge now.
head to Edgeville, sorry. Instead.
Oh.
We're gonna step it
Well,
up.
You've made me look like a fool.
Do you need
Which
some
one's
more?
Edgeville?
Press
Edgeville.
E when you teleport.
E.
I still want to figure out which one the hell it is.
It is.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Haven't you? Oh, teleport to the Grand Exchange, and I will teleport to the Grand Exchange and head for the little tube shortcut.
Why?
The tunnel.
Why do you give me these directions the moment I click on a teleport?
He's really good at that, actually.
I'm putting it down to lag, but also a home teleport's interruptible. home teleport is interruptible. You don't have to finish it. There's a devil. Look at him with his fractured staff of Armadillo.
Where is he at? Grand Exchange?
He is indeed. Looking like a badass. For everybody watching in the chat, look, this is what this man's stats is.
He's kinda...
Look at this fella.
Oh, there he is.
This is what a maxed player looks like.
Yeah.
All right then, boys and girls.
Damn.
Oh, excuse me. Enchant.
I was gonna say he said in my chat a minute ago, but Zelthor was in the middle of talking about things and I didn't want to interrupt. He said, until it's been a full-blown addiction that has been going on for the past 21 years, then there's no choice. Then it's the sensation of getting that digital crack every day for at least 3 to 4 hours.
Shut up. Shut up, devil. All right. So, Zell, because your stats aren't perfectly rounded, what we are going to do, we are actually going to go and grab a task from Vanica instead. Here in Edgeville. Well, very soon in Edgeville. But have you still got your enchanted gem on you?
Yes, I do. Nothing has changed.
All right, Eve, you got your enchanted gem on you, correct?
Yep.
I think... yeah, so, Eve, you'll be the one to actually grab the tasks, I think, would be the wise way of going about doing that, because you've got more teleports available to you, and it means that Zell can kind of just stay in place without having to worry about teleporting around everywhere. So, Eve, if you right-click on your enchanted gem and go to co-op options, you should see a button that pops up which allows you to invite a player. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you type in Zelthor WAL, and you can invite him to your Slayer group. Zell, you should then receive an invite. It'll be in your chat. It should be like a brown line of text, I think.
I am not seeing it.
Unless there's another Zelthor WAL that I invited to my Slayer group.
Oh, it might have popped up as a separate interface. Let me just pull your stream up so I can just see what you're seeing.
Hikaru said, and boo, Zelthor, I'm sober due to my thoughts and mania making me type faster than my brain catches shit. I don't know what it was.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Like, I'm still thinking about that. Like, frame to like recommend, purchasing. I'm like, oh, I'm tempted to like open the game now and look at the market and just like, all right, there's like 55 of these, closer to 60. Like, what even do I? Which ones are there? How many exist now?
Too many. Too many. All right.
Zelthor, right-click on your gem and click co-op options. There should be one that says view invitation.
Ah, quite right.
No, I have none.
Okay.
You might have to capitalize it properly, Eve, sorry.
I did, but I will make sure I do it for sure this time. Oh. Yeah. Alright, try again. Anything in there?
There's one.
There we go.
Yay! You are now in a Slayer group.
Okay, so now the way this works, Zell, is Eve can go pick up a Slayer task from Vanica, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you get that task too. And then the pair of you will go and kill the same creatures in within the same sort of general area, right? And you can either kill the same creature together, but that's not necessarily sufficient, or she can kill one and you can kill another, and the counter will tick down based on the performance of both of you. When you complete that task, you will also gain co-op Slayer points, which can be spent for different rewards, as well as stuff like pets and all that kind of thing as well. Later on, you'll gain the ability to do something called Potion Share, where once that ability is purchased in the co-op reward shop, if Eve drinks a potion, you gain half the benefit. And if you drink a potion, she gains half the benefit. And you can also purchase the ability to use food on each other as well, which is quite useful.
Indeedly-do.
Mm-hmm. Far says, I totally 100% understand what you're showing me, totally. And Mitsu says, he needs a sheepy. You know what, Mitz? Everyone needs sheepies. Alright, Eve.
Everyone needs a sheepy.
I need a security sheepy.
Yes. Full metal sheepy.
This way. We're gonna get you the teleport to Edgeville before Sam forgets about it.
No, I got it in the back of my mind. I was going to direct him that way. Well, you go and talk to Lanica.
Crawl through the hole.
I mean, I could just head northwest. I mean, it's not that crazy.
I accidentally clicked a guard. Nobody saw that.
Oh, whoops. Okay. So I was wrong. Okay. This is fine. So this is Edgeville.
It is indeed.
Yes.
So named because it is
Okay.
on the edge of the wilderness.
Yeah.
I like to pretend it's where all the Edge boys hang out, and that's why it's called Edgeville.
True that. Back when PKing was a big thing, player killing was a big thing, yeah, all the edgy boys did used to hang out here and shit talk one another when they lost a fight.
That tree is bleeding.
That's a bloodwood tree. That's the non-evil version of the ones that we've been doing.
I don't know.
Hey, Mass. How's it going?
That seems a little ominous for it to not be
For it to not be the evil
I mean,
version? I know, right?
It's looking a little evil. Who is this shaman lady? Mommy Rimba. Hello. Okay.
So
I feel like somebody was sitting here waiting for me. I don't know.
So the bloodwood trees there, why they're so significant? You know those criminal bolts that we've been occasionally getting from the event?
Yes.
You use those logs to make them.
Oh.
Right. So I'm going to show you where Vanica is anyway. You probably remember, we've been past him a couple of times. You also might recognize him as he was the combat instructor on Tutorial Island.
Mm-hmm. I got good news and I got bad news.
What's the good news?
And the good news is I got her Slayer task.
And what's the better news?
The bad news is it's Ice Fiends.
Ice Fiends!
41 ice fiends.
Okay, that's actually not so bad. Those are not very far away. I'm just going to grab my task while I'm here as well. No, that's okay. I'll get a task from you.
Switching to ranged because it recommended range. So
48 spiders. Okay, great.
It's kind of freaking me out that Devil Rise is kind of just showing up everywhere before
he
we
does
get
that.
there.
He does that.
And he's doing this.
Yeah, he just kind of chills.
It freaks me out a little bit.
He's
appreciate
maxed.
it.
He doesn't have to level.
Fair enough. Like, he's doing his thing, but like, stop it.
Speaking of, Devil in My Chat says, I must have come to Edgeville many times after getting PK'd. Oh, those were the days. Right? All
My
right.
chat, he goes, I'm not your type of slow. See, we've had the
guess
I don't know
that's
if you haven't been here for it, Zell. We've had a conversation with him about how Penguin, I see him. About how we've been kind of taking the slow route. Just mostly because I'm trying to, like, enjoy the story and,
Ease into it, yeah.
ease into it a little bit. And, he's just like, no, we could, like, power level you in a weekend. Come on, let's go.
I had
Why is everything
considered-
not level 99 yet? Come on, let's go.
I had considered it. I really did. But then I was like, no, ease them in. Ease them in. Let them find what it is that they like, and then we'll focus on that.
Right.
Okay.
It's also the thing of, I haven't, like, for y'all, it was like the first time through this game was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I played it, but I didn't play through all of it, and there's still a lot that I haven't seen, even old content. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nice fiend.
Mm-hmm. They're literally frozen
Nice
water
find.
fiends. All right, get to
It was a
work.
bit of a stretch, but it worked.
So long as you guys are in this same general area, you will get progress. I'm off to Lumbridge because I've got to kill some spiders. I'm not going back to the Stronghold of Security Eve. Don't make the joke. Oh, you're gonna go? You're gonna die again? You're gonna die?
I was gonna say it. but I am now.
Oh, it's dark here. Oh, it's less dark here. I don't remember what spiders are weak to. But they're level 4, so it doesn't matter.
You
This
just-
devil just sitting on
You're
the cart.
sitting at 32 HP. Take damage.
Say, be careful over there. If you get in over your head, don't be afraid to withdraw.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'll die.
Okay. I'll pick up your stuff and sell it on the Grand Exchange.
No.
No.
I refuse.
I would help power kill these guys through, but Frogman said ease them into it, so I'll just sit here.
The time for power leveling will come. It absolutely will.
Oh yeah. You know what's really nice is just having the loot window open and being able to hit loot and pick your arrows back up off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Level 20. With
Nice. A little bit faster than them bloody trolls, eh?
range. A little bit, yeah. Just.
Is that willow, short bows, and steel arrows? Or is that 30? I forget.
Get health here soon.
It looked
Hey,
like
bring me
willow and steel were available.
That's mithril crossbows or mithril thrown weapons.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, speaking of food, I found a
No,
cake.
it's not. It's steel. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, Mithril's 30.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still kind of half operating off of old school RuneScape. the tiers are different in that.
So going, I should probably go get some health, and then one of them dropped the cake, and I'm like, never mind.
What's fragmentation shot? Let's find out. Well, that was kind of, it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was underwhelming, but it was.
Yeah, if
I
you
wanted.
frag shot is that requires you to use a two-handed weapon. So if you're still using your thrown axes, you'll have access to needling shot. Which needling shot, what that does is 31% to 150%, 157% ability damage, and you gain a 7% damage increase to target on your next attack. Oh, sorry, fragmenting shot, not dazing shot. Shut up, Sam. What are you talking about? Read the abilities. Okay, so what fragmentation shot does is it deals 20 to 37% ability damage every 1.2 seconds over 6 seconds. It's a bleeding effect, basically. If the target moves, it deals 2 times damage. So what you can do is if you're stood next to the target, when you hit it with fragmentation shot, you can right-click it and walk underneath it to force it to move, to increase the damage that it takes. It's for the low-level stuff like this, that's probably a little sweaty, so don't worry too much about it. But yeah, later on.
Anyway.
Hey, good practice. It's all good practice.
Well, except they aren't moving because they're ranged.
Yeah, like I say, you've got to walk underneath them so that they move backwards. Also, if you've hit them recently with binding shot, that binds them in place, meaning that they can't move. So yeah.
How you doing on health there, Zeltor?
Not well.
If you got to run back to a bank and grab some more food, man, you do that. You do that, or just wait for combat to end and regenerate to kick in.
Food. Totally have lots of meaningful food. What's a silver stone spirit?
So when you're mining stuff, if you go to mine silver ore from silver rocks, when you successfully mine a silver ore, right, once the bar's filled, it will consume the silverstone spirit, and you'll get a bonus ore. And you remember the little clip I sent you of me using the Perfect Juju's mining potion? The little video thing.
Yes, and because I watched it, but I did not retain that.
Basically,
Hey,
it's
Sal,
a...
come here.
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to go back to the bank, but
I'm coming to trade you.
How nice is it going to be, Eve, when you can just walk up to him and like slap him with a lobster and heal him?
There you go.
thank you.
We must live off the lobsters.
Eat my trout.
Something down
These
by the
guys-
docks.
Will these guys be magic based?
They are, yes.
Yes,
Like
they're
protect
weak
from
to
magic
rest.
is kind of like the way to go about this.
Yeah, absolutely. Use your prayer. It's a restorable resource, so you may as well.
Yeah, not a bad call.
See, now you're thinking with prayer.
Well, that is ticking down significantly faster.
Yeah, the prayers, the protection prayers do use up a lot of prayer power.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
But
cake!
the benefit you get from them, it makes them worth it.
Mhm.
Wow, that does no health.
Yeah, cake heals
That
in
gives
multiple
no-
slices.
Oh,
You can like spam click it to eat it as quickly as possible. You just got to be wary with multi-slice foods though, because they can cause your adrenaline to tick down. That's one thing that you're gonna kind of have to grow accustomed with, especially once you start doing bosses. Eating will interrupt your attack, and it will also consume a bit of your adrenaline. So, being at full health all the time, whilst that might seem ideal, is not something that's necessarily the best of ideas. Sometimes it's worth focusing on killing whatever it is that you're fighting, and then healing up after the fact. But yeah, it's a balancing act. And it's also, you know, inventory management simulator. Don't need leather gloves. Drop all this other crap off there.
Developer sitting in the
Nope,
middle
I
of the snow drinking tea.
How's that task coming along?
We've got 19 left.
Yeah, it's a shame that we can't have. It's a shame that we can't have a team of 3 slaying all at the same time. That would be cool. But
Yeah.
if Thursday next week ends up being, you know, if that ends up going according to plan, we can have 2 teams of 2. So that'll be exciting.
hey, look, more cake. I made this.
You made this, now you ate this. For anybody new here on the channel who doesn't already know, down in the description, if you want to catch what their perspectives rather than watching me running around in Varrock West Bank, there are links. So yeah, go click those and check them out, and follow, subscribe, like, bonus loot, Streamlabs.
Also, I just linked them in my chat as well, the links to Sam and Zell's streams. So
What a
Much
fool.
appreciated.
What's this do?
What's that?
Oh, okay, whatever.
What is it?
I think Devil's showing off just killing
Deadshot.
the ice fiends with ice.
Oh, Deadshot's an ultimate ability, so it consumes 100% of your adrenaline. But yeah, it's a massive damage over time, preceded by a large hit.
Level 10 Slayer.
Congratulations. That will have unlocked the face mask and cave crawlers. Your first poisonous creature.
Which one's
Sap with
mine?
water.
There we go.
I'll take that.
Excuse me.
Show.
Zal, did you complete the Priest in Peril quest? I completely forget.
Yes.
You did to get into the Vampire Lands, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. So what is that? Oh, go away, system notifications. Right. Just want to check something real quick. Masters. What? Okay, get rid of that. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo.
No, in a minute.
How much food have we got? So I can always bring more. You short on food there, Zal? Do you need some?
I'm okay for right now.
Okay. About you, have you got plenty?
No, I've got a little bit left.
Okay, Zal's just coming up on 21 HP, that's good. And 21 ranged.
Yes, sir.
We're down to 6.
Something like that. You know, it totally should have occurred to me earlier, Zal, but I've got a gift for you.
Uh-oh.
Do you have 5 empty inventory slots?
5 empty invent. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I will head out to you. Probably have done this much earlier.
Okay. I have to adjust something.
Okay. Chair in the wrong position. Yeah.
Oh, just standing up. Just standing up. Hold on. You know what? I don't care. I'm sitting on my couch for a second. I don't give a shit. Ow. I need a new chair. I really need a new chair. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of the chair that my sister got. It's a dumpster chair, but it's still perfectly fine. They were just like the people like across in the apartment complex we're in. You've all heard this before, but just for everyone else's for the context. They were moving out and they're like, "Yeah, we don't need this chair anymore. We're just gonna put it by the dumpster, not in it, just next to it, right?"
Right.
My mom saw that and went, "Free," you know, because my sister had been asking for one, and so got her a chair. Got the chair, gave it to my sister, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" After I've been complaining for years about this chair. All right, fine.
See how it is?
Oh yeah. It's because the other one asked in a more recent memory.
Yep. Death skulls. We like those.
How long have we been going for?
Just coming up on 2 hours and 25 minutes by my count, so you're about 5 minutes behind that, I think. 2 hours 20. Do we want to take a little break here in just a second?
Nah, I mean, I just need to swap my chair. That's all it is.
Okay.
If you want to take a break, that's fine.
I'm just going to say, I mean, I could use a little run to the little boys' room. I don't know about anybody else.
I'm curious. What are the little bubbles over Devil's Head right there?
Those.
That's something to do with necromancy.
Those are soul stacks.
Oh.
Yep, you generate those over time with a necromancy basic ability, and then you can unleash them in much more powerful attacks. One basically resembles a grenade.
Got you.
And one of them is a volley of souls, which hits a single target for boatloads of damage. Far says, remember to stand every hour, ergonomics and all that bullshit. No, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, sorry, Zal.
No, I just entered that. I didn't see that until now. Oh.
Could probably have
Thank you.
given you this earlier. I made that from dragons. I killed my damn self.
I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Because that saves me from having to do it.
It does indeed.
Oh my gosh.
Busty.
I got a window.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. There is gold trimmed variety that I was considering getting for you. But then it was like 1.5 mil and it wouldn't buy at market, so I was like, no, he can have regular stuff. For now.
Right? Aren't the titties great? Like, just there.
I am a monk. Praise mighty Saradomin.
I
Ta-da!
am a monk. I am a monk.
I don't know what we're getting at here, but I'm going back to Edgeville.
You done with the Slayer task, yeah?
Yes.
Well, now that you teleported
At least
away...
on my end it's done.
No, we can't do Magina yet. Back to Hedgeville. You can pick... is the Slayer task done for you as well, Zal?
Sorry, what?
Is the Slayer task complete for you as well, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Alright. Eve?
Sorry. I was seeing text across the way, so I was reading that and not paying attention.
Mhm.
Like there was some I don't know if it's an NPC or
It is,
what.
Yeah, it's the Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh, Oracle of the Mountain, tell me what is your wisdom. Oh, I'm going to get a task from Vanica.
Ain't the minis you have before you buy new ones.
It sounds like propaganda, and I won't listen to such things.
Oh, 59 ice giants. Okay, that's a task.
I don't like it.
What task have you guys got?
Let's find out.
Boop 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 boop.
48 rotworms.
Ooh, another range task. That's actually pretty good. Let's check.
Does it take into account what weapons you're using?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It does take into account your combat levels. It will try to avoid assigning you something that would be too difficult for you to kill.
I swear. I don't know if I'm doing something incorrect, more than likely,
What's up?
but the battle axes, the throwing axes,
Mm-hmm.
it's clearly using the main hand ones and none of the second hand. Because I still have the 25 of them.
I think
I don't understand.
what's happening is when you go to use an auto attack, right, which is not a basic ability, but an auto attack, you literally just use the weapon, right? I think it's only using the main hand to perform the auto attack, and then you're immediately queuing up an ability because of Revolution, so it's not using an offhand one. But we're not going to complain. It's nothing you're doing wrong. I do think it's supposed to work that way.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I've got ice giants to do, so these are actually a bit of a worry for me. It's a fairly high level.
Remington is what it suggested.
Yeah, if you teleport to the Port Sarim Lodestone, there's a cave entrance with some knights stood outside it. If both of you go down into there,
that one.
yeah, there is a quest associated with that area, which is one of the voice acted ones. We probably end up doing that at some point. It's a fairly low level quest, but a pretty good one.
Is that Kratos?
Where?
No, it's just a guy with stuff that made him look like Kratos.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
It
right.
was just like armor with. It looked like white armor with like red markings of some kind.
Yeah.
And the way he was turning, it was like.
That
Is that Kratos? Because he had like two blades, the whole thing.
That will
It's
be
gotta be intentional.
hardcore Iron Man armor.
Hello, Zeltor. Follow me.
I mean, I could.
It's not the same cave that takes you to Blue, right, Eve? Just to be super clear.
The ones with all the knights outside of it.
Yeah. Go down there and just have a wander on down, and you'll see some baby
White
grot
knights.
worms.
They may stop you. You can just leave the conversation and go in it.
Exactly, yeah. You are going to need food because they can hit.
Oh, that's a good point.
There's a bank chest over at the clan camp north of Rimington. With that, though, guys, really quickly, I am just going to go on and be right back. I don't know if you guys want to also take a quick break. But yes, I'm going to refill my drink and visit the restroom, so I shall be right back. There we go. You know, it occurred to me, whilst I was away, I could totally have just left, you know, my desktop audio playing, and everyone would have been able to hear you.
Well, yes. That's what I do when y'all
Oh.
when I step away.
Can't believe I didn't do that. Alright. How are you guys getting
I
on?
mean,
We're almost done, I think. I got one left.
oh, we do have one left.
Mhm.
Huh.
Race you.
You're gonna win.
Maybe.
That
You
is
c-
not a fair race.
you can both
You're
fight
much
the same
better
one.
than I.
It counts.
Too bad.
Ice giants.
I'm only 25 range.
Fine, I'll nuke it.
Do
There
it.
we go.
There you go.
Look at his house.
And we're done. I've got an inventory full of
Bitch.
junk that I probably don't need. He's in Zeltor, radiating with the confidence. All right.
When? When did that happen? Oh, that was sarcasm. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, you could always have a race to Vanico, see who gets there first, because both of you can pick up the task.
That was just for 1 to a 10 scale, like a 0.2. You completed 6 tasks in a row and gained 1 point.
Yep. You now start gaining Slayer points, or Slayer reward points, as well as co-op points. If you keep your task streak going, i.e. you don't clear any tasks at Turail, you will begin to gain point bonuses at every 10th, 50th, 100th, 500th, and 1000th task. And those are the points that you need to be able to, unlock the ability to make the Slayer helmet.
All right, I'm gonna jinx it.
What's up?
This entire time, not a single drop frame.
Ooh. No, that's good. That's really good.
So
yeah,
I'm-
but now that he said something.
I'm taking it.
Hmm?
Yeah, you know. I'm just saying. I'm fine with it, you know. I'm fine with that happening, you know, after this fact now, because it's been 2.5 hours.
Ooh, got my first longbow. That's fucking
You
construction
found a
experience.
royal cape down there.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that's any good. Might be a better range cape. I think it's tank item, so not sure.
No,
I mean,
it
doesn't
doesn't
seem
have
to-
any sort of description or any sort of stats.
Huh, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it was a collection item
Looks
for
cool.
sure, but
Mhm.
I got an achievement for it. Oh, yeah, it does.
That's what.
Yeah, like I said, when I picked it up, I got an achievement for picking it up, and I don't know what else it would do. Alright, brought worms are complete.
There's got to be a better place to kill ice giants than here, surely. Oh, I get metal.
Hi, puppy. Okay. You're jumping there. Puppy dog started twitching in my lap, and I think she was having a dream.
She's dreaming about bacon.
Yeah.
She frequently
Yeah, me
dreams
too.
about chasing things because I can see her little paws twitching when she's asleep,
Mhm.
and her throat moving like she's about to bark, but she doesn't. She gets close.
I've just hit the level 1200 milestone. Total level, that is.
Level 1200 milestone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're a little faster than me. I'm at 1016.
Not bad, not bad.
What?
Wait. How many did I have to kill?
Okay, cool. I guess I won't know.
We'll know what.
Of what? What level? Like of
Oh, total level.
16.
Oh, total. Sorry. Total level.
Yeah. All of your skill levels combined together. That total.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at the bottom of your skill thing, it should tell you the
Yeah,
total
I
number of
see.
levels you have right next to your combat.
Okay.
Sorry, you said it. You said
I'm
it quietly. I thought you were considering something else.
Fair enough.
The devil says, then there's my dog while sleeping in his kennel, gets up in his sleep to run, hits his face against the kennel door and just passes out again like a straight up fool.
We've all been there. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, this task's going to take a minute, isn't it?
So what am I doing now?
Picking up a
don't.
new task?
Are we just grinding Slayer tasks today?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you guys feel like you're up to it, we can go and try and take on that boss. What's your health level?
I'm up to die horribly. I don't know about y'all. That'd be 7.
Yeah, see, okay, see that? There it is. There's the Kratos guy.
Yeah. Examine him, and you can find out what he's wearing.
Yep. Examine hardcore Iron Man. 0 FE iron. Oh, 0 iron. Okay.
Devil wants to know which boss. He hasn't even told us yet. So
No, I haven't.
I am the concerned.
I'm not even bothering to ask because even if I did get a name, like a response, like an actual, like, oh, it's this guy. It's like, sure. Sure, right, okay.
So, Zell,
No idea.
what is your range level presently?
22.
Okay, and your melee stats are 30s, right? Yep.
31.
Okay. So, do you think you want to use range? Bear in mind you'll have a lower hit chance. Or would you prefer to do melee? Bear in mind you might take more damage.
Given that I'm level 42 now, I can actually put on the adamant armor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to.
Bear in mind,
take it.
the majority of the damage that will be taken will be magic. We'll be using protect magic anyway. But yes.
Could probably find an altar to get my prayer points back.
Mhm.
We're just gonna swap back to ranged.
Oh, look, a crevice.
Nah.
I can't go in. All right. Anyway, then.
Yes. This is where the game's going to sting me, isn't it? Nope.
No
See-
idea how to get my perk points back right now. I know that there's like an altar you can find in most cities. I just don't know.
Whereabouts are you? I'll tell you where your closest one is.
In Edgeville.
Okay, so from the Edgeville Lodestone, if you run a little bit west, you should see like a big building that we ran through earlier. If you run to the either side of there, you can climb up a ladder in that building, and then run through some doors, and there's an altar there that will actually give you boosted prayer. I've just got the alert though, guys, for an evil tree in the wilderness
I
in
was about
5
to
minutes.
say that.
Well,
Do we-
that's what we're doing now.
I'm just going to
Oh,
try.
did-
You should
uh,
talk to him before climbing the ladder. Well, I guess I'll fuck you.
Talk to him first. You can definitely climb it.
I don't know if
Why am I attacking him?
What?
I just clicked him.
Oh, it's because you can talk to them, but the default option is to attack. I think you've got to
Whatever,
talk.
I'm going to the wilderness.
There's a altar in Lumbridge, if you prefer. It's right near the
Yeah,
lodestone.
we can figure that out later.
So, for the upcoming attempt at the boss, Eve, are you wanting to use melee, ranged, or magic?
I'm tempted to say melee, but
Necro is an
knowing
option.
that- Well, see, now I don't know what I'm gonna pick.
Necro and ranged are the quote-unquote easiest. Melee is the quote-unquote hardest. Magic is the middle ground. But obviously your stats will determine that.
I mean, I've leaned pretty heavily into melee,
hmm
but... And if I'm using Excalibur, my defense will be higher than normal, at least for a little bit.
You're taking
but-
Excalibur with you anyway. It can stay in your inventory, regardless of what style you use.
I'll probably go Necro then.
Okay.
Howdy, friend.
Okay, so we'll knock out this tree, and then we'll go get geared. And that should probably round us out, I think. Sound about right to you guys?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm not going to lie to you, death is almost certainly going to happen, and it will probably be me. But I'll explain what we do right before we go in.
Okay. I mean, technically speaking, I know you beat one. If it's the one I think it is, you beat it the other day.
That was just damage testing.
I like her outfit.
Zelthor, wandering wizard, collector of magical artifacts, learner of new skills, master smith. Amphibian, adventurer at large, collector of magical artifacts, wielder of magic weapons. Eve, shopping.
I feel attacked.
Look, Fashionscape is the most important part of the game. This is what nobody tells you, but it's true. It's one thing to be able to do a thing well, but can you look good doing it? Right, so Devil's here, Zelthor's here, and Eve's here. Okay, excellent. Soon, Mitzi, you will see the evilest of trees. Do. Man, just waiting around for this bleeding tree to grow.
Fashion is the most important part of any game. I agree, Jacob.
True. Also, hi, hi, Jacob. Blech.
Oh yeah, he popped in while you were AFK.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about him going to Homevention.
Oh, yeah?
What's up, Sam? There we
Hello.
go.
I'm doing the Minecraft reference. Do. Collect all the bones. The bones.
Get boned, kids. Wait. No. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, don't. Oh.
That came out wrong. Oh, not under my feet, you don't. I saw you.
How's the visual quality been, by the way, guys, in this stream? Been decent so far? Less artifacting, hopefully? I'm always on the lookout for ways to improve on that. Really, I should probably just bite the bullet and get like a proper encoder card. Just a dedicated encoder card.
At that time, I wasn't paying attention.
Someone here is called Frog King. How dare they? How dare they? I'm literally right here.
Lord of your people.
They're not even maxed. Sag.
You know, one of the things I need to try now that... Because back when I set the settings that I have for OBS now, I didn't have the greatest bandwidth. I need to actually see if I can open up my bitrate and see if I can stream in 1080p and whatnot.
Oh, should have thought so.
How is Sam playing on 2 accounts is what Jacob asked.
Oh,
He can do it.
Yeah, I could I could play on 6 accounts if I really wanted to, but that's effort.
You were telling me about somebody you knew who played on 10
Yeah.
at the time, and I'm just like, I do not understand.
It's one of those. I mean, basically what you do is you have them logged into different worlds, gathering resources at different locations and all that kind of thing, or, you know, training up skills passively. And then you cycle through, whichever one's, you know, being active. There's something called doloing, which is where you load up 2 characters and go to the same boss. So you're duoing it, but you're solo. I've done that before. I've also trolloed. Trollolololo.
I almost hit 200. Only one short.
The tree will owe you a bone later. Mitzi says, joins and names her character Frog Goddess to annoy Sam. It would fit within character limit. Here you go, Mitz. This is why it's called an evil tree.
Murder it now that we raised it. Kill your baby.
In Minecraft.
That's what it says in the chat there in the RuneScape.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob says that seems like effort.
It is.
All those accounts, yeah, it really does.
What is that? Oh, it's a baby monkey! Wait, is it a monkey? Cave horror or something? I don't know what that is. So still learning to walk. I think it's a baby monkey. He's got a little monkey face. And he is on all fours like a gorilla, so I think it's a monkey.
Yeah, it looks like a baby chimp.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure where y'all are looking.
Southern side of the tree, there's something called Squishy.
Oh, I'm standing on top of where it is. That's why I can't see it.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Oh, he's tiny.
Isn't he just?
Little baby.
I kind of want one. And he shall be my Squishy, and I shall call him Squishy. So, I logged in the other day to Zelthor, basically taking care of one of these trees by himself. He remembered all the phases and everything. That was,
So proud.
I was a little proud, I'm not gonna lie.
The second go around we did on stream. I think we did it on stream. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. After the second go around, where I asked, I was like, you know what? I think I got it after this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I did.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, I'm impressed at how well both of you managed to retain, like, so much information, considering the wealth of it that there has been. I mean, we've been all over the place. We've done all kinds of things.
To be fair,
I'm a sponge.
I got trained pretty well on like raid mechanics. You know, on 14. A lot of them are things that got outdated, so we just ran through it. But then some of the newer stuff, it was very much a situation of, no, you need to do these mechanics or you're going to get killed.
I mean, there's a certain element of that in this. I mean, we are dipping our toes on bosses, or on bossing here. And I'm not gonna lie, don't expect to kill this like 50 times in a row. It's not gonna happen. Not right now. When we're stronger, eventually we'll be able to come here in like ridiculous gear and just poke it. But that will be in the future. Mitzi says that doesn't make any sense. I can't see no pollen. That's because it's all up in the air mixed in with the ash. And I'll just collect 4 more just for a nice round 60. And then I'm going to leech. Tee-hee.
That's what I'm doing.
Why click when you can not?
Gosh, you're competent.
Yeah, that's a quick chat thing. If you double tap enter, you enter the quick chat menu.
And we did it, kids.
Indeed we did.
You? Does this man really have a Naruto running animation?
Yep. All right.
That's ridiculous. All right, open.
Grand exchange.
Zelthor, you go first. Tell us what you got.
Okay, so from the from the big one,
Yeah.
because that's like the only like important thing I got.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except I got some wyvern bones from the other one, so that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But from the big one, I got more criminal bolts,
Mm-hmm.
and then dragon rider gloves.
Okay, okay. Tier 60 hybrid armor. With prayer bonus.
Yeah.
Nothing else of particular note, no?
Nah, not really.
Right.
Some muddy keys.
Evie, you go next. Tell us, what did you get?
Radiant Energy and Obelisk Shard. I'm open all of them.
Mhm.
Some Bloodweed Seeds, Wyvern Bones, Infernal Ashes. Let's see what else. Red Chinchampas, Black Salamanders, Brilliant Energy, and Huge Spiky Necronium Salvage, and Lucky Charms and Miraculous Undercity.
Okay, okay. Not the greatest in the world. So I got a bunch of random crap, sources, energy and all that kind of thing, nothing of particular note. And then from the sack of very wild rewards, we go magic logs and criminal bolts. Okay, garbage. All right. So I'm just going to... Eve, you're going necro, right?
Yes.
So, wait, extreme necromancies are viable? Since when? Oh, fuck it, I guess. So,
Speaking of which, my brain keeps telling me that I need to finish leveling up Necro so I can get
next tier of armor, right?
yeah.
Zelthor, you are melee? Did you say? Sorry.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna stick with what I got and see if it'll work. Frankly, I don't feel confident in taking on a boss like this in any capacity.
You'll be
Even
fine.
if I
Trust
was
us.
doing melee.
So ranging armor, is that what you got on?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And I will go with... I think it's this. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do this. Oh, yeah. Super. So, for Eve,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
one of those, one of those, one of those.
this makes me nervous.
Well, Mr. Zelthor. One of those, one of those, one of those.
Suppose I should fill my inventory with the best food I've got.
Yep. Zell is... Oh, man, he's going to have to rely on salmon. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. So, a quick explanation of those. The extreme potion of your combat type, that's pretty self-explanatory. Boosts your levels by... It'll boost your offensive level, right? The prayer flask is basically a 6-dose prayer potion. So each dose of that will restore a certain number of your prayer points. That will be relevant because we're going to need to maintain Protect Against Magic the entire time we're in there. The super anti-poison, that is something that we're going to take a dose of before we actually enter the fight, just to protect us against poisonous attacks from the boss. They aren't super damaging, but it's one of those things. Don't want to leave you guys poisoned and then, you know, getting killed as a result. Let me see. Are these going to be... These might be the best bet. More.
So I've got an inventory full of food.
What's that?
Oh,
What's food?
I should probably do a smart thing. Where are you? Where did I put you?
All right. I have
Here.
crayfish and cooked meat.
No,
That's
no.
what I got.
I'm not taking you in there with that. Hold on.
I'm doing necromancy. I should probably bring ectoplasm. That would be
Oh,
a
look, there's
smart
like 9
thing to do.
trout. That'll do.
No, it won't. Where are you?
Make up your mind.
Come here. Where are you?
Oh, that means I have to move somewhere, don't I?
No, hold on. Let me...
There
Right.
you are.
I have mince pies and Christmas puddings.
Perfect. You have 15 free inventory slots. Don't look at how expensive those are. Those come in 3 bites. Each bite heals you for 750. It won't drain your adrenaline. It won't interrupt your attack. You are as well equipped as I can conceivably get you.
What is
Okay.
that?
Blue blubber jellyfish. They cost nearly 10k each.
Yikes.
Yep.
That hard to come by?
No, they're just slow to fish. That's all. Let's see. I think lobster is still the best thing for me.
And like a lot of things in this game, people don't want to go waste the time fishing for them. They'd rather just buy them off the Grand
Exactly.
Exchange.
But you know what? I've
Understand.
got money, so I'm going to buy them, and I'm going to give them to Zell, and we're going to have a good time. Devil says that he's collecting these sacks of very wild rewards. He currently has a stack of 50. You have the patience of a saint. I absolutely could not
This
do
is blue
that.
blubber is fished at 91. Cooking is at 95.
Yep.
Jeez.
Only the very best, my friends. What food have you got, Evie?
Mince pies. I've got mostly mince pies. They heal 850 apiece.
Put those away.
Okay. That's about the best thing I had in there.
Yeah. How many free slots for food will you have? Screw it. Wait till we
24
trade. Okay.
currently is what I've got free.
That will do.
Being bullied.
Should I leave any inventory space, or should it just all be filled with food?
All filled with food.
You'll
Okay.
get inventory space.
Oh,
trust me.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit around here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Trade me.
Speaking of not lying, I'm falling asleep.
Oh, don't worry, that'll be fixed very shortly.
That's what those. That's what the other things were gonna heal me. The mince pies, 850.
Really? Lobster should
Yeah.
heal you more. What the heck? What is your bloody health level? Examine.
34.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
The mince pies were from the Christmas thing.
Okay, we'll save those mince pies because we know that those don't get rotted by gas.
That's true.
Alright, I need to change gear. Okay. Where's my book? One thing I would say to you, did you do the things, El, where you set up a keybind for the Archaeology Journal teleport? I can't remember.
No.
Okay. So you know that book you got from the archaeology tutorial?
Yeah, somewhere in my bank.
Yeah, if you grab that out.
And so I'm gonna replace the archaeology, and not the Slayer thing with the archaeology.
Yeah. And what you can do is once it's equipped, or even when it's just in your inventory, you can drag it onto your spare ability bar. And then once when it's in your pocket slot, so when it's equipped, the default action on the ability bar will be teleport. I would set that to a keybind that you're going to be able to remember. So if you need to get the hell out of the instance because you know you're the only one left and you're about to get munched, you can just press that button and it will teleport you away to safety. Relative safety.
Word.
Basically, panic button. Mitzi says, looks interested. Fishing? Yeah, there's fishing in this game, Mitz. Lots and lots and lots of it. Look at all this. And cooking as well.
Frankly, I think RuneScape is Mitzi's kind of game because she can just like chill and relax and do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to go outside, pup? You need to go potty? You know what I'm saying? Or you just want my lap? You're moving towards the door, so I'm assuming you just want my lap. Come here. Come here.
Okay, so
Anyhow.
just going to jump over to Zell's stream just to take a look at his inventory.
Could have made dinner by now.
Sorry?
With how long I've been sitting here. I could have gone downstairs, made dinner, and come back.
We're just preparing, it will get quicker. Alright. Over to Edgeville, both of you.
Edgy Boyville. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
So what you should have in your inventory is your boosting potion, your prayer flask, your anti-poison potion, your Excalibur, and the rest should be food.
I need to go to the bank.
Forgot about Excalibur.
What the heck is this doing in the bank?
What?
Penguin.
It moves.
Leave him
Oh,
alone.
it's the same one. Okay.
Why do I have
Weird
okay.
with a beard. I may or may not have forgotten my Excalibur.
Yeah, you don't have to have it equipped, just in your inventory. Is both of you got full prayer, yeah?
Yeah.
Heck, I forgot about that. We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, what happened to my hotbar? Oh yeah, there isn't anything on the hotbar. It's just touch of death.
Do you want me to send you my necrobar? Wait, didn't I already send you my necrobar?
Mm-mm.
I could have sworn.
But I don't have anything to put on it, so.
Oh, that's true.
I got the
apart from,
basic attack, and then
summon
I've got
skeleton. Pretty much all there is, isn't there?
touch of death. Yeah, but summon skeleton, finger of death,
What?
and death skulls, you know, are all separate.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Well, see, this is the thing for Necro. Like they basically removed the notion of basic abilities. Like there's a couple of basics, but they're just like niche things to fill up your stacks of stuff. Yeah, they changed. Necro just doesn't work like the other styles to all intents and purposes.
A beanstalk.
Hopefully that will preserve.
I'm not really sure where we're going.
Well, just meet me out by the Edgeville Lodestone. Are you back yet, Zal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you prepped.
Yeah, he's stalking me.
Okay.
He's following
Yeah,
me.
that's what I was doing. I was getting the stuff. I'm here. Done.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard you said be right back.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess I meant like I'm teleporting away and
All right, I got you.
grabbing this stuff. And...
It's okay. It's okay. Right. So what we're going to do here... So, don't actually go in until I tell you, but what I want you to do now is just drink a dose of your super anti-poison.
Okay.
Okay? And when I tell you to, what I want you to do is activate Protect from Magic, right? And then I will...
Okay.
And then the artifact that's immediately to the north of me, once I tell you to, put Prop Magic on and then join Instance. So, I'm going to set up the encounter now. There will be a warning. Start. Okay, Prop Magic on. And right-click it, select Join Instance. You can type in my name, Amphibian, and join it.
Join instance.
Alright. When your prayer starts running low, Zell, just take
Oh.
a sip of that prayer flask. Right, we all in?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure I'm on the right bar. I'm going to start attacking it. Everybody on? Activate your Excalibur. Use your boosting potion.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Why are we charging it?
Don't-
Why are we charging
Yeah,
it?
don't run in.
There is no need for me to do that.
It just why?
Right click on it to attack it. Might
Yeah,
make
you
life a
might
little
have to
easier.
because if it's if you
Yeah.
don't have your
Devil is with us if stuff gets a little bit screwy.
well, so far so good.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood.
I'm going to take a step closer to it so it prioritizes me over Zell. There we go.
Ouch! Guess I'm just gonna walk
Yeah.
right into it.
Keep an eye on your prayer level. As in your prayer points, because if they drop, you're pretty much going to
I
die.
know.
Yep. Eat up, Zell. There you go, you got it. Come on, die, you overgrown slug.
Get him together, bro. Gotta watch my own health.
Any second, any second. Finish it! Ow. My kingdom for some accuracy.
Right?
There we go.
Yay, we got him.
Well played. Alright. Now
That
we
was
can...
dramatic.
Yeah. Now, if you want, you can teleport away and we can call it there, or we can do another one. I'll leave it down to you,
Do
Zell.
another boss or
Yeah, it'll
do that one.
respawn. It'll respawn in a second. So watch your prayer.
Oh, my prayer's empty. So.
Well, take a sip, and then... well, if you want to do another one.
Well, I guess we're doing another one then, because I already clicked it.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't think we would have too much of a problem. Eve, pray. Pray, 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 pray. Otherwise that happens. It's going to kill you. No, it's not. It's targeting me. Eve, please put
I'm trying, Sam. Shouting at me doesn't make it go faster. Saw it happening. I got it. I'm eating. I'm cool. Kosher.
Alright. I'm fairly sure Devil fucking murdered that one
I
quite
think he
quickly.
did.
That's what a high-level rescue looks like.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm clicking the button. Yeah. Are we gonna fight it again, or?
I think we should probably call that there for now. What do you reckon, sir?
I think so too.
Sure.
Okay. You guys go ahead and teleport out.
That I was watching. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for the save there, Devil. Alright. To the GE. The instant...
Was not. Oh, look. For Mitzi. Sheepies.
Instance is all yours, Devil, if you, for some reason, want to keep killing it. Alright. So those potions that you got there, keep a hold of those. Use them as you will. If you find yourself coming up against something while we're off stream... Oh, my prayer ran out. If you find yourself coming up against something off stream that's giving you a hard time, you can totally just use those. And we'll do that.
Gotcha.
I really should go through and get you set up with some prayer keybinds in future, just so you've got a no shit button. Because if you spam click them, they don't turn on. It's aggravating.
No, I was out of prayer. That's what happened.
I see. I see. Sorry.
Click my jar to do it. So.
I was gonna say, like, it spawned in and it was like.
Yeah. Definitely gonna put those on my hotbar up here, so that they're easily accessed.
All right, and now your poison protection is about to expire. That's how long it lasts. Friggin' ages.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Far says, who needs accuracy? Fuck accuracy. We did. That's who needed it.
Y'all really don't want to know my kill count at KBD.
Oh.
Why is the new dude so angry? This is intense. I don't think anybody's angry. I was just like panicking.
Yeah,
like,
that's Eve's panic
like,
voice.
Eve, and I'm like, I'm trying.
Oh, right, Corpse just got here. Sorry, right, we're just wrapping up here, mate. But yeah.
Yep.
So I think that counted as an achievement for you guys when we killed the first one.
Did indeed. At least I got it. I don't know if Zell got it, but I got it.
Zell?
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Well, I know that Zell is rather tired and is rather keen for us to wrap it up here.
3K?
Devil? Jesus.
I mean, to be honest here, I really could have just turned my stream off. At any time. So, relax. You know, it's fine. I'm here. I'm just falling asleep in my chair. It's cool. It's fine.
Well, that sounds like a perfect time to go ahead and close things out.
It does. It really does. Well, congratulations, both of you. Neither of you died. Eve managed to even take a full power hit of Dragonfire to the face and didn't get dropped. I'm impressed.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, you know when I soloed it the other day. That's what killed me. Just a full Dragonfire hit. Smacked me, took me out.
Yeah.
Prayer dropped.
It dawned on me like the last minute before we came up there. I'm like, oh wait, he did show me something the other day. He was doing.
That's exactly what that was. So
yeah.
That's not going to be something that we'll do on too recurring a basis, largely because at our level, the amount of setup that it's going to take, especially food and such, is going to be more than we'll get in terms of loot. KBD's loot is not especially good, but I just wanted to kind of throw us in there, show you, what kind of things we can expect. There were 3 different heads, and they fire 3 different types of Dragon Breath. One shocks and binds you. One freezes and binds you. One shocks you and lowers your stats. And the other is just a straight empowered Dragon Breath. So not super complicated, but as we've just demonstrated there, prop magic protects you from chromatic Dragon Breath. That was the King Black Dragon, aka Shakarexis. So yes.
What was the loot from that, if any?
Oh, right, so I should probably have... I didn't want to go too far into it, Zel, because I know you're tired. I'll explain the loot share to you some other time, but it's a system whereby loot gets divided up between us equally, based on potential. But we got... there was 100 Silverstone Spirits, a set of Dragon Bones, and a Black Dragon Hide from that.
Oh.
I think...
We did, 'cause I got nothing.
Yeah, it's what it is when it's free for all, like what we just did there, and loot share isn't active, the person who deals the most damage to the boss gets the drop. Obviously, I'll be bossing with you guys, so if there's anything nice or anything shiny that's just worth loads of money, we can sell it on the Grand Exchange and then split the cash. If we do bossing in the future. Failing that. Like I say, there's the loot share system available to us, and that will divvy up the loot. It is somewhat based on performance. Like, you can't just stand in the boss instance and get boss loot. You do actually have to fight it. But if you get a rare drop assigned to you by loot share, that basically means that you will not get the next rare drop. If that makes sense. And it remembers what rare loot you've got. You've got something called LSP, loot share potential, which helps determine that. So it's not like you can just teleport out and then scoop the next rare drop. It doesn't work like that. It remembers what you've got. So yeah, we'll employ that in bossing trips in the future, and it will become just something that's in the background. We won't even think about it. But yes. So let me think. I don't think there's anything. Any closing thoughts, guys?
Yes. Where are you for our closing screenshot?
I am at the Grand Exchange.
I guess we gotta go to the Grand Exchange.
I guess.
Thank you for the follow, Grim Dorito. I appreciate it.
What was that for, sorry?
Nothing. I was nothing.
You
I was
struggling
going
there,
to
bud?
say I'm just gonna stop the stream. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, I guess I better stop the stream there, because instead of doing like a whole thing, I'm stopping it. I'm fucking done, dude.
All right.
Oh, did you log out on this?
No.
Are you logging out on this?
No, he's stopping the stream.
I am now.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
All right. Well, for everybody else, thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening for some more RuneScape 3, whereby we did a bunch of Slayer and got our first boss kill of the group, which was, of course, the King Black Dragon. And none of us died, even though Eve took a fireball to the face. She came out smiling, which is a good thing. So, links down in the description if you want to catch up on their perspectives. Go check them out. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like on the video to let me know. Eve, over to you.
Yeah. If you like what I do in this channel, share with your friends. If you like my, if you like my awesome friends, go check them out on their channels. I will link their streams one more time in chat if you want to go check them out. If you're watching this later on YouTube, their channels will be down in the description. So.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty much everything. Join us for me, it will be Starfield Sunday coming up this weekend. There'll be Noir Bar over on Polly's channel this Friday evening. But if you're excited for some more RuneScape, check us out again it will be Tuesday of next week at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, or 3 a.m. UTC +1, which is me. So yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks again, guys. Good night.
Night, everyone.